morning and welcome to the T-Man Show. I'm glad that you're joining us for day one of Strip Apprentice. Yes, it's going to be a fun day. The T-Man Show is beginning right now.
Ah, well, come on, move on. Yes. There are other things in the world. Like Strip Apprentice. Are you ready, Terry, for the official beginning of Strip Apprentice? Here.
Got up early this morning so that I could be good and ready to go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Man. Changed your routine for Strip Apprentice?
Sure.
Wow, what an impact.
Wow.
I didn't realize it was that bunch of an impact, Strip Apprentice.
Yep.
I slept at my normal time, got up, ate my rice checks, came to Roy.
How does she look, though? Did the extra time help her out?
Oh. How's that for an answer?
I just said that I got up a little earlier. Didn't say that I took any extra.
She's got a little blue. She's got a little blue sweatsuit on, Steven, this morning. She wants to make sure she doesn't get just washed away by all the strippers in here. She wants to make sure she still stands out like Terry Free always does.
I'm relevant. Look at me. I'm a woman and I'm still relevant.
Yes.
I've got big fake boobs too.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Terry has already taken on the chess of the Strip Apprentice candidates. They haven't even come down. Well, I understand there's a couple already outside. I don't know why.
Gosh.
They were told to be here 6:45, 7 o'clock.
Well, you know what a great producer
And
we have.
one of the first in is a male stripper, Terry.
Oh,
that is
how
not
exciting.
setting the tone the way I want it to be set, Terry. But
Does he still have big fake boobs?
oh, yes, but Terry's still work. Doesn't blow you away, Terry.
Oh, well.
All right.
All right.
You excited? You ready? You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
You're excited to know that in a mere 48 hours or so, we'll have a brand new show on Coob 93, Terry?
Coob?
Yes.
Yes, I'm very excited.
We've renamed the station Coob 93. Let's just go with it.
Okay. Welcome to Coob.
See if it sticks. It's Coob 93.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle's #1 hit music
Oh,
station.
there it is.
Coob.
Terry's going with it right before my eyes. Man.
Oh, you're one of the hot patrollers. Do a call in and call us Coob.
Yes, I'm telling you. If we give it enough momentum, it'll go. Anyhow, Terry.
Yes, sir, T-Man.
We got 1, 2. How many strippers outside ready to go?
We've got
2. Huh?
2 here now.
2 here now. Okay. One of them's a guy.
All right. Well, at least we have one guy, right?
Well, the festivities begin. Well, yes, you've done the math. The festivities begin around 7, Terry. 6:45, maybe the intros. I would like to do a little introduction moment.
Cool.
Where we meet and greet.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
little name tags, stuff like that.
Wow, neato.
Okay.
So they're early. Then don't they realize they show up 1 minute before their show starts?
So you're saying they're not good radio people already?
Yeah.
They're showing no radio instincts.
That's right.
Well, I
Prepared.
did get here at 6:01. That'd be 1 minute after, Terry.
Right, true.
Interesting, Stephen. Something we'll have to take into consideration. Not to mention all the activities we're going to put them through today, Terry.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And
to
if
watch
they
it.
last till tomorrow. And if they last till the finals on Friday. Wow. They'll be weeded out one by one. Anyone could go at any time, Terry.
At any time?
It's like a microcosm of life. Who will be the last stripper standing? That's a question for not even I to answer, Terry.
Uh-huh.
Only the clouds of fate know. Those clouds are laughing at us right now.
Are they?
Yes. You know, there are some clouds that are just representing fate
Sure.
up there in the atmosphere, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Look up in the cloud, and there's your whole life, right, written on a cloud somewhere inside that you can't see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just making this up as I go along.
Wow, it's pretty deep. Though.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So
Some
that's
little kid's gonna lay up and look at the sky.
all right. Easy now. So that's
Well, hopefully your clouds aren't the ones that are crying this morning.
oh geez. So that's today, Terry. That's what we do. We do Strip Apprentice. We get it underway.
All right.
But don't think that there isn't time for a couple of stories of yours here and there. So it's not a day off for Terry Free with the sweatsuit on.
And have to find stories and clip things out.
And the full makeup and
Yeah.
the powder blue sweatsuit that reeks of saying, I'm relevant. Never mind. Anyway, all right, that's okay.
The T-Man.
What you gonna eat?
The job situation is getting better in Washington state.
Oh.
New state numbers show the economy continues to create jobs.
Right.
The jobless rate for September was down and the payroll was up.
But there still isn't one for gay phone operator.
Still unemployed.
He's going to collect unemployment for 13 weeks, Terry. That's what he has coming to him. Yeah. And he's going to get every cent of it. Oh, isn't that nice? Anyhow.
I wonder how that savings account is.
Where did all that McDonald's come from, Fanny the Pooh? Fanny the Pooh?
One of these strippers brought it down.
Jeez, that's not going to work, Terry.
Wow.
If they think that buttering us up with a bag full of McDonald's items, get me an egg McMuffin, is going to work, Terry.
Yeah, I think that's what they're hoping.
If they're hoping that it gets them an extra brownie point or two, hash browns, it is a terrible mistake.
No bribing the judges.
No bribing judges. Yes, Mickey D's, Terry. Mickey D's in the morning.
Mickey D's in the morning.
Big bag full of Egg Mix. Something's in here.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And Stephen, this is the day that he feels the worst about having to do his part of the show from upstairs.
I do like those little hash brown
Oh,
dogs.
easy now. All the girls we're going to say, doesn't matter.
It's all the food we're going to get.
All he cares about is a nice golden hash brown.
Yeah, they're good.
That's all he's ever cared about, Terry.
Yeah.
That's why he married. She's the closest woman to looking like a golden hash brown. With her blonde hair.
Anything potato, I'm going to
Her
like.
shiny, twinkly self. Isn't that right, Stephen? Mm-hmm. Golden hash brown that you married there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a little bite out of her every day.
Obviously you did, because she's pregnant now.
You ever get a hash brown pregnant, Terry?
No.
I've tried.
Come here, baby.
Many have. Many have.
The only one successful is Stephen.
Yes, he's going to, in a month or two from now, or what is it, about 2 or 3, Stephen?
Yeah.
Out will pop a little sausage link.
Little tater tot.
Or that already happened to get it started. Okay, wait a minute, I'm getting confused. Anyhow, little tater tot, Terry.
Or a crispy crown, as they're known in some circles.
Okay, easy enough, Stephen. We don't need to know your vast trivia knowledge for food.
It's vast.
It is vast.
Scares me. Oh, my goodness.
They're lining up outside already, Terry.
Oh, I know.
We told the scrippers to be here between 6:45 and 7 o'clock.
Wow.
And already, I'd say, I don't know about I wouldn't know if it's a quarter. I don't know the exact number that are going to be down here, Terry, but close to a quarter of them are already here.
Boy.
Bringing McDonald's.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. And
I'm excited.
Strip Apprentice will begin in about a half hour from now, Terry.
Wow.
Don't you know? Maybe sooner.
Ooh.
So those who aren't here, you better get your ass down here.
Yeah. Get moving.
Right. Now, what is over there, Terry? What is over there?
I actually have all kinds of news for you this
geez.
morning.
It's amazing how on days where we don't really need much from you, you have all kinds of news.
First of all, remember when Cameron Manheim got pregnant? She's got a 4-year-old son.
Who's this now?
Cameron Manheim.
A big woman?
Yeah, the big one from the practice. Right.
Got it.
Well, her sperm donor has been revealed, and he is a hot gay male model. By the name,
that goes well with hash browns, Terry.
by the name of Jeffrey Brezevar. He's actually dating.
They just took a little sperm out of his reservoir?
Brezevar, actually.
Okay.
He's actually dating Oprah Winfrey's interior designer, Nate Berkus.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Right. Well, and he himself lost his last boyfriend in that tsunami. But
so Cameron Manheim obviously was okay with the notion that her son or daughter may turn out to be gay because there's got to be some school of thought out there that from gay man sperm is a more likelihood of a gay child.
Okay.
I don't have any scientific proof on that, but I would think that the odds are raised when they're using the sperm of a gay male that you could have a gay child.
Okay. Well, I don't know either. So
okay. But her being gay herself, right?
Well, she's
obviously
never really,
probably doesn't have a problem with that.
But she has never outwardly said that she's never really been outed.
Are you sure about that?
Although she is very strong, with the gay rights and things like that.
Well,
yes, all the speculation.
She's never come out and said, I'm a gay woman?
No.
I don't know about that.
She hasn't.
Okay.
All right.
I think you might have missed that lunch.
Well, maybe I did, but I believe she hasn't.
Pretty sure Cameron didn't.
Yeah. But anyway, and the reason why he, was outed is because he was interviewed for a magazine out.
And he admitted he was the sperm guy who made Cameron Manheim's baby.
He asked Cameron, if he could have their child in the in the magazine, so on and so forth. And at first she's like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
And now all of a sudden she's kind of freaking out because apparently some gay bloggers picked up on the story and then...
Yeah, you better be fearful of those gay bloggers.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I'm going right now. Look out.
and so she's kind of got cold feet because she's concerned about the well-being of her son, having a gay father and the repercussions for him.
Okay,
So on and so
all
forth.
right.
So she didn't handpick him.
Who? The dad?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
So why is she concerned?
No, she handpicked the dad.
She handpicked the dad.
All right, so why is she having concerns about whether
Because
he
she doesn't want the world to know that her son was the product of gay man sperm.
No, she's concerned for her son, how, kids
Right,
tease.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
They'll tease because they know that he's the product of a gay man's sperm.
Right.
Well, she could have picked a straight guy.
So...
All the little 6th graders will be like one day when word gets around, they'll be like, "Hi, we're born the normal way. You were born from a gay man's sperm."
So, of course, then she sends her attorney to the magazine and is like, any pictures with Milo and his daddy. So,
All right.
But anyway, I just brought it up because he's supposedly a real hot gay model.
Wow.
Maybe gay knows him. I don't know. Or has seen him or has photos of him.
All right, whatever. What else?
Also, this is kind of interesting since we're on the whole pregnancy and baby crap.
Oh, jeez.
David Copperfield claims he's going to get a girl pregnant by magic on his next magic show.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like Alakazam.
Alakazam, bam, she's pregnant.
Wow.
Yes.
I know a lot of guys who think that's the way it happened, unfortunately, for a girl they were with for one night.
Yeah, I didn't
Come
touch
on,
her.
I didn't really touch you, Alakazam, bam, you're pregnant. Give me a break.
In fact, his quote is, "In my next show, I'm going to make a girl pregnant on stage. Naturally, it will be without sex."
Mm-hmm. So 1 minute she'll be there, flat tummy, completely unimpregnated, and then throw the curtain down for a second, lift it up, she's 9 months pregnant. That's quite a trick.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He's a magician, that's for sure.
And out pops a little tater tot. Or a little golden crown, what'd you call it?
Crispy crown.
Crispy crown. I've never heard that.
Tater tot must be trademarked, so that's why they can't use it.
Oh, so you buy the generic kind.
No, it's all right at Crispy Crowns.
Right. All right, when is the special coming when David Copperfield makes himself disappear?
I think we've all been hoping for that.
Him and Cameron Manhunt. No, Cameron Manhunt's fine.
Well, what brought this about is he did an interview with a...
But if she has to go, then disappear she must.
Yeah.
What?
He did an interview with a German magazine called Galore, and they were talking about there's only 7 real magic tricks in the world, so on and so forth. And that's when he popped up saying, "Oh, no, I can get a girl pregnant by magic."
Is that right? So he was offended when somebody said there's only 7 real magic tricks in the world.
Yep.
Can we count them down?
I can't, but...
Sawing the lady in half.
Yeah, that's one. Making them
The
disappear.
milk in the newspaper.
Milk in the newspaper, yeah. Okay.
The pulling the rabbit out of the I don't know.
Pulling Steven's finger.
Mm-hmm. Stephen making a Big Mac disappear in one bite.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Scott both have mastered that magic trick.
Oh, geez. Wow. Terry didn't want to leave you out of that. Okay.
No,
Mac
because
has
I've
too much
watched
stuff on
him.
it for me.
Yes.
Making 5 kids come out of your nether regions all at the same time.
Making 5 children come out of a wizard's sleeve is certainly one of the 7 magic tricks.
I think that wins. That's
Can't wait for that special.
There it is. David Copperfield, you got nothing on Terry Free.
He just shakes his head.
Well, the real magic trick that they haven't even begun, that he really needs to go for, is how to make Steven's chins disappear.
Oh, he's got so many chins it would take a village.
I mean, geez.
You're going to need a whole season of specials.
Yeah, that would be.
If he could do it, though, I'd be up for
The
it.
continuing saga of watching Stephen's chins disappear week by week. That would be quite the feat. All right, so when is this David Copperfield special
He
going to air?
doesn't say when.
Because you know
He
what?
just
If he's going to
says.
make a woman who's not pregnant become pregnant live there on stage,
Yeah.
I may have to tune in for that.
Oh,
But how are
sure.
we going to know? She's going to look 9 months pregnant?
I don't know what he's got in mind.
Right.
Maybe the curtain gets dropped over her for a couple of seconds and he slips away and... Oh, she's pregnant.
It's magic.
Magic.
Imagine the drama when she's peeing on the EPT stick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, that'll be great.
This is going to be great holiday fun. This is going to be an entertainment special like none other. You like Sonny and Cher? Oh, of course you do. Now, David Copperfield makes a woman pregnant on stage without any explanation for it.
Yeah. It doesn't give me a date or anything. That was just kind of his quote talking.
I don't see many magic show specials on TV lately.
Yeah, there hasn't been in a couple of years.
Yeah, more than a couple. I mean, back in the maybe early 80s, right after White Shadow, they'd put on They put on a magic show, and you see
Doug
something.
Henning.
Yeah, something going on there.
Doug Henning.
But I don't see much of that happening. But hey, if he's going to do it, I may have to. If he's going to make a woman pregnant with no explanation, I may have to watch that too.
Yeah, I hear you.
Of course, his lawyer should be prepared that he may have to pay child support, whether he's aware of that or not. But all right,
Magic shows are better live, though.
I'm
than
in.
on TV.
Stephen goes to all these magic shows live every
Lance
weekend.
Burton. It's a good show.
And he plays in Vegas, doesn't he?
He does.
And that's a show you saw in Vegas?
I did, yeah.
When was that?
I think when we went last year.
Right. Where was that?
It's at the Hotel Monaco, I believe.
Monte Carlo, I think.
Monte Carlo, yeah.
He has no idea. He never went. He's lying.
I did go. He's
Ass crack.
Wow. No, I was Monte Carlo.
It's a big lie.
Oh, yeah, through that crack.
Right.
The T-Man.
It's the Strip Prentice Lure. Starring the Strip Prentice Lure.
Sorry, we're not doing that anymore. Not this year.
Shut the hell up and go play with yourself.
Oh, jeez.
Leave me alone. Get out.
There it is, Terry.
Woo!
We're moments away
Can't wait.
from the beginning of Strip Prentice. We're not doing the theme with the lures anymore this year,
No
Terry.
more lure
No.
theme?
The Bachelor, the Bachelor, the all kinds of lures.
Yes.
That was 3 years ago.
So no more lures.
No. But I'm sure Hopscotch took the opportunity to go play with himself. So it all
Sure
worked
he
out.
did.
He insisted.
It all worked out well in that little recording studio.
Oh, goody.
Now, amongst the strippers, Terry, or the people that have had some affiliation with a background of stripping, Terry, that are outside waiting to participate this morning,
Yes.
is, and we weren't sure if he was going to show up to be a part of this, is the Ham Sandwich Man.
Wow, cool.
The Ham Sandwich Man, I guess, is here because he wants to be a contestant. I thought he wanted to be a judge because we made it clear to him. Well, I will bring him in a couple seconds. Where's Pasty? He's downstairs?
Downstairs.
Pasty is downstairs meeting and greeting the strippers?
He is.
See, my first instinct was that he's downstairs meeting and greeting the strippers because he wants to see them first, check them out, and, make sure he makes the good first impression before anyone else sees them, Terry.
Right.
But now I'm thinking about it. I think he just wants to smoke. I think that's all it comes down to. I don't think he has any interest in these strippers.
You're probably right.
He's about as asexual as a person gets. I think he just wants to be down and smoke as much as possible. He smokes all through the morning.
Oh, yeah?
Well, he's chosen cigarettes over women for the past 10 years.
I think that's pretty much it.
Why would it change today?
If you told him the rest of his life he could have one thing, he's quitting for him is not anywhere around the corner.
No,
Terry.
it's not. Not at all.
I think he's, if anything, gaining momentum.
Trying to break a record.
He's hitting his stride, man.
Yeah, remember we were doing that live show in Vegas, and before 6 a.m. he had already lit up, and I
Yeah.
was like, Pasty, you're sitting right next to me, please, go somewhere else with that.
Right.
It's a damn shame. His lungs must be crying out for help.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Can we breathe? Because when you told me during the last segment he was downstairs meeting and waiting for the strippers to arrive, I'm thinking, there goes Pasty. But then I'm realizing he just wants to smoke.
Yeah, it gives him a great opportunity.
That's it.
Stand outside, pace back and forth. smoke about
Guarantee you.
20,000 of them.
He's outside of the front door of the building right now with his true love, the cigarette.
Right. It's really not Jessica Alba.
That's why he always says we should do shows where people come down so I can go wait for them.
Give him a choice to have sex with Jessica Alba the rest of his life or a cigarette. He chooses the cigarette, Terry.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Damn shame.
It is.
Speaking of damn shames. Yeah, Schwager.
Hey, T.
How are you, Schwager?
My mom's in jail.
Oh, jeez. Wah, wah.
Debbie Downer.
What happened?
What happened now, Schwager?
Well, from my understanding, because nobody's really telling me anything in my family,
Right.
as you know,
She was hanging outside Larry's club, and then what happened?
Wow.
She's been going, as you guys know, I've told you that she's gone to court in the last few months because of some deal going back a few years ago. Well, apparently she turned herself in just now, or had a court thing yesterday.
It'd be nice if she would have told you, Ray.
Nope. I just found out last night.
Yeah.
Because somebody called to check to see if she was or not.
If she was turning herself in, don't you think maybe a little pre-warning, couple of days advance for you would have been cool?
The thing is, we don't know if she had a warrant out for arrest.
Okay. Well, you know what, Schwager? I mean, as hard as it is to face, and I know you're a loyal and good son, and you're the youngest, and that's important and everything, maybe it's time for you just to say to yourself, yeah, Ma, you're on your own. It's time for me, the 19-year-old who is trying to make a go of college, to move out and see what the world has to offer me, myself, as an individual. Maybe that's the move you got to make here. Your mom's on her own. She's a grown woman.
Yes, I know that.
And you feel this responsibility to be there and take care of her, and that's a very sweet gesture, Terry.
Yes, it is.
But she's making her own bed here time after time.
Is, yep.
And Schwager's being dragged down to the gutter.
Yep.
Because of these situations.
All right. Time to...
And I don't know if this is good for you, Schwager. So maybe it's time to look out for yourself a little bit here. What do you say?
Well, I've been looking out for myself as much as I can. And this is kind of like bad timing because I need her to sign a paper. And
jeez.
And she can't.
So you want me to forge your mom's name? Is that what you need?
Well, the thing is, if she doesn't sign this paper, I don't get financial aid.
You sign it. Wow.
Then, yeah, you
what we all did. Driving home to have my mom sign it.
Just pick up the little glass, the phone that's separating her and you between the glass partition and in jail, and slip it under the little crack there. Do they have a little crack?
Right, I guess so.
And maybe she could sign it for you. I'm sure you can visit her and get a signature. No?
I'm pretty sure of that. I just don't know when and where. And also, if I don't get it signed soon, I won't get financial aid till spring.
Can't your dad or I mean I don't understand why
it has to be with the parent that I live with.
Oh
Lord.
And according to this, she has to sign this paperwork up until for maybe 3 or 4 more years.
Man, Schwager.
Okay, sign it yourself. That's what we all did.
Yes.
So what are they going to call her and get a reference check?
They're not going to
get a hold of her.
They're not going to pull up files of her and past signatures to check them against.
Well, the thing is, this is a federal, thing, so I don't.
Well, we all knew that when we all signed them. Is the point?
I could see Schwager being brought into the FBI for forging federal documents. But all right, yes, technically you're right. It is a federal situation, and forgery is, I guess, punishable by some kind of sentence there. So if you want to play it by the letter of the law, and now that we've put it out there on the air, maybe it's not the best move for you to forge the name.
Yes.
But, I mean, Lord, what's next?
Possible they would understand as well. I mean,
I've talked to them, and they said that I have to get her signature.
If your mom's in jail, though, maybe it's good enough if your dad signs it. You do have an ability to get to your dad. He's not that far away, and have him sign it. That may be a stipulation that is allowed for moms that are in jail.
I checked with financial aid, and it has to be by my guardian.
Yeah, it's possible that because Dad makes too much money.
My guardian, and
your mom's not your guardian if she's in jail.
Well, according to everything I checked, she is still.
She claims him on the taxes.
The thing is, after I turn 18, yes, I become an adult. But the thing is, for all this financial aid stuff and other things, I have to get the references from my guardian parent. That would be my mom up to the age of 23.
Right. All right, so what's the deal? What's the answer? What are your options? Huh?
Okay, will you adopt me?
Okay, we'll adopt you.
Wait a minute, though. He won't be able to get financial aid.
Feels like we did years ago, Terry.
Right.
My options?
Yes, what are your options, Schwager?
Get somebody in my family to actually tell me something. That way I get my mom to sign the form. I'm screwed.
Something tells me you'll have information about where your mom is over the next couple of days, right? When does this form have to be in by?
Hopefully by the end of this month.
By the end of this month. Okay, so the end of the month has a few weeks left. You'll be able to find her. A couple weeks left, right?
Well, how hard is it to find her? She's in jail. I mean, how many jails are over there?
Oh, geez.
Well,
Purdy's a short bus ride.
She could be at the county, she could be at Purdy, or she could be in Eastern Washington.
Well, it sounds like 3 different days to make trips. Find out where she is.
Eastern Washington.
Bring a pen.
Have you seen my mommy?
It's not a 2-day trip, Eastern Washington.
Well, getting there is like a day, and getting back's a day.
All right.
Well, on your bike, maybe.
If it's worth it to you, you'll have to make the trips. Yeah. Something tells me you won't have to make all these trips because you're going to find out before the end of today where the hell she is. All right?
Yeah, I hope.
I don't think she was taken right to Purdy.
No. I bet
I
think you can rule that one out right now. What?
I live in Port Orchard. Purdy's like about 10 miles down.
I know, but they don't send you right to Purdy. Last I checked, do they?
No, probably
no. They probably go to court and then...
She's at county something or other.
Yeah, I know where the county jail is. It's just like down the street
All
from
right.
there you go.
There you go.
You're already in the neighborhood.
Start up the bike. Fill it up with gas.
It'll be open by the time you get there.
Can't imagine they'd kick you out of school, though. You're a good kid.
Oh, jeez. Swagger,
Yes.
you got it all down now?
Yeah.
Grab a pen. Get on your little Schwinn. Is that what
I
it
don't
has
got
to?
a bike.
Oh.
My bike got scrapped for parts.
How much you get for that?
No. I was here at OC one day and
Gotta take it to a chop shop?
somebody
I guess so.
dislodged 3 of the 5 rivet bolts for the gear system,
Yeah.
and I almost crashed.
How about the happy news now, Swagger? Where's the good stuff that you want to tell us about? You almost died on your bike. Your mom's in jail.
I have no working water at my house. So I can't do my laundry or take a shower.
Well, I'm probably sure it was a few weeks before you noticed that.
Power's been off for a year. I mean,
The water doesn't work. Why doesn't the water work?
Well, because they're
Shut it
trying
off.
to repair the bathroom, and they've been at this since Wednesday last week, and they have no idea what they're doing. And so now they're tearing out the insulation at the bottom of the house.
Yes.
And
So where are you showering? Or are you not?
at a friend.
At a friend's.
Well, the school probably has one.
Yeah.
School has one. We have showers in this building.
Sure.
Yes, but here at OC, you have to bring your own towel.
oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
How can I do that?
Well,
Don't have a towel boy there
that
for you?
rules that out.
Just go get a bunch of the paper towels that they provide for you and just start blotting yourself off.
They don't have those toilet paper.
Man.
Do you need us to send you a little care package?
What do you need, Swagger?
What I need is just to,
gonna-
like everybody's been saying, I need to
Okay.
move out.
Swagger, yes. At this
Gosh,
time in your
please.
life, it's the time for you to start being a little more resourceful. If it takes you finding a towel somehow, some way, that's what it's going to require, okay?
Yes,
You getting this?
yes. I'm sharing out of friends. That is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people are calling on the other lines that are concerned about you, Swagger. You've become a real charity situation here. People are worried about you.
Yes.
Somebody has to. The callers are. You're on the air with Swagger. He's in big trouble. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. I was just in jail in Eastern Washington, and I know every woman's name in the Eastern Washington jail because I was a kitchen worker.
She's not in Eastern Washington, is she?
No.
No.
Okay, she
No,
was just
she's
arrested
not.
yesterday or Monday.
She's
We don't-
in county.
Yeah, she's in...
Oh, yesterday or Monday?
Yes. All right, well, thanks anyway. You're on the air with Swagger. Hello.
The judicial system doesn't work that fast, okay?
You're on the air with our unofficial adopted son. Yes, Matthew Swagger. Good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Swagger should look on the internet. It's real easy to look up King County's website and Snohomish County's website. It's all right there.
It's
Yeah.
his app.
Neither of those, yeah. But I'm sure they have a website.
Mm-hmm. The roster of their tenants. You're on the air. Hello.
A depth chart.
I know.
Starting at point guard. You're on the air with Swagger. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, as far as Swagger, if she's in the Department of Corrections, all you got to do is call the DOC, and they'll give them information as far as where she's at.
I mean, it's a couple of phone calls to figure this out, Swagger. Don't you know how to work the phones in your life?
Well, I've never had to deal with, the police department because I've never done stuff like this before.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you have experience in the family, though, with people doing that.
Well,
So.
the family's done this before, but I haven't had to do it myself to find out who.
Well, now's the time. Step on up, dial the DOC, and look for mommy.
Be a man.
Now, what again was she brought in for, Swagger?
Now, apparently...
Oh, jeez.
Okay, she was...
This was not a drug-related charge, like
No.
she's typically mired in here.
No.
No.
This is
Okay,
the gun charge thing?
This was back to the felony charge.
Oh, yeah, that was a gun. That was a gun-related charge
Yes.
just recently, too. All right, so what's this one? How has she ventured out now?
Okay, the reason she got arrested is apparently she was a warrant out for arrest dealing with the gun thing and all that.
Mhm.
Back to her, as I stated earlier a few months ago.
So she violated her parole. They issued a warrant, and she turned herself in.
Lately, she's been going to the court once a month. They've been trying to give her a psycho evaluation.
Oh, it is.
See if she is mentally incompetent or not, and depending on that evaluation, she either gets a month in a psycho ward place or a year in jail.
Yes.
I think I got crazy for a month in the ward.
Okay.
I'm wacko. Put me there.
Right.
Give me the pills.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun Sundays for you there, Swagger. Visiting the ward.
I've already seen her there before.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's used to it.
Okay, Dad.
Well, got some good suggestions.
You got it, Dad?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You gonna make some headway today or what?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you. Call us back tomorrow, tell us the thing's signed, we don't have to worry about it. Because otherwise we'll be worried sick.
It's probably not going to get signed until probably Thursday.
Oh, I'm already worried sick, Terry. Do I look sick?
You look sick.
Oh, I do?
No, you don't.
Not just me normally. All right, Swagger. Keep us posted, man. Let us know how we can help.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, gotta go. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to pull the ripcord on your family.
Wow.
Yeah,
See ya.
sometimes you do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring me down, too.
I mean, it's almost like they pulled the ripcord on him. He's all alone in the trailer now.
Right.
Didn't even give him a hug on graduation.
She didn't even go.
I'm out.
Yes, all right. Well, the life and times of young Swagger, Terry.
But she came to our Christmas party, though.
Did she really?
Yeah.
She was there?
Yes.
She did?
We met her?
Oh, that's right. She did.
I had dinner with her last night.
She drove Matthew over.
Yes, she did. I remember.
I
She was standing in the back corner.
She looked normal enough. She was Psycho Ward material?
Yes.
Well, she blended in with everyone else at the party, Terry.
What does that say?
The T-Man.
Just rock on.
It's Strip Prentice. We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
I just lost my job.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a cause. Yeah! And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a gift dedication.
He's already got an attitude.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
Please don't twist my test.
No, don't even try.
here's T-Man.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Hey, Terry.
Yes, Tina.
Do you believe that is a true aspect of Strip Prentice, that somebody gets their own damn show at the end of all this mindless blather?
Crazy.
Golly, Miss Molly.
When was the last time a radio show was just handed out to just a yokel on the street there, Terry? It's been a little while.
It's been a while?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever really, truly happened.
A lot of shows sound like it, but it doesn't mean it actually happened.
That's true. Now, this just isn't any old yokel, as you know, Terry. This is for someone that has dabbled into the stripper world.
Yes.
And I've explained why many times, and I'll continue to explain it when the strippers... you know what? I want a little introduction here. Terry, from what I understand, 9 or 10 of the 12 finalists that we hand-selected through emails, through phone calls, through background screenings, through all kinds of very technical little ways that we go about our business. They have come down to the studio. There are, from what I'm being told, there are still 4 on their way. I asked for 12 finalists. I got 10 outside.
Wow.
And we have calls from 4 saying they're on their way.
Well, there you go.
So do the math, Terry. Something's not adding up here.
Got a few extra.
With all our background checks, with all our very comprehensive studies on these people, we forgot to keep a head count.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. I went out there, and I met the group, and you will be very happy.
Terry's a very big rah-rah, go and cheer it up with the crowd kind of girl.
It's almost like she doesn't get enough attention in here.
Gee.
Just to make up for it out there.
I don't doubt that you did that, Terry. You did that during the last break. You went outside to the green room and you saw the crew.
I think you will be very, very happy about it. Yes.
Well,
Not
Terry,
disappointed at all.
Told you they were hand-picked.
Yes.
No, seriously, I was nervous about that. You tell me.
No, you will be so happy. All
Happy
made
why?
up.
Really?
All made up and very pretty girls.
There's made up and looking good, there's made up and looking better than if they weren't made up.
No, made up and looking good.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I was impressed. Yes.
We got lucky then.
Yeah.
It's all about luck.
But very nice group of people out there.
All the male representatives that volunteered themselves as strippers, Terry, have shown up already.
Oh, yeah.
The 4 that say they're lost or they're on their way.
Better get here quick.
Well, I don't... they aren't guys. Why couldn't the guys get... Well, we'll see who we have. I want them all lined up. The Pacey Dave is still downstairs waiting on these others to come straggling in, Terry. And
going for 2 packs in 1 hour, dude. Hang on.
smoking one cigarette after the next.
Guinness is almost here, too.
Which is the best part of his day.
Yeah.
But Vanity Pooh, if you could line up all these scrippers and we could have a little meet and greet, that's the best way to start things off,
Sure.
Terry. Have them prepare a little 15-second hello. How'd you do? Let us know where, if they're not currently stripping, at what point in their life they did. Maybe a quick little line about themselves that will be fascinating to us. That would be a nice little gesture. If you can line them up right now, that'd be wonderful. Yes. You ready for this, Terry?
I am.
You ready to meet the participants? Are you ready to meet the people and know that one of these people that we're about to meet just a few days from now is going to be the host of a radio show here on Coog 93, Terry?
Here on Coog 93. Can't wait. I'm tuning in, man.
I've actually got goosebumps right now.
Do you?
No, I'm not actually lying.
Well, it's kind of cold.
It sounds.
That is a little chilly.
It sounds good if I were to say that.
No,
because,
but that's
hey,
exciting,
here we
though,
are,
really.
less than 72 hours away from knowing who our brand new show is going to be,
Right.
Who the host is going to be. What's with all the chatter outside? Man, Vanity Pooh opens the door, they're all.
Well, they're
he's
all
lining them
anxious.
up.
They're ready to go.
They're all
man.
talking too much. Shut those strippers up until it's time for them to talk. Okay, Vanity Pooh, after they introduce themselves, line them up one by one along the back wall here of the studio, Terry, because it's time to meet the contestants in this year's, like there's going to be one next year, this year's A Strip Apprentice. All right, when I ask, please have them step forward. Their name, their address,
Want their address?
telephone number.
Oh, well, maybe.
Anything else they might want to add? First stripper has walked to the microphone.
I'm Devin. I'm still currently dancing, and I've got the hottest ass in here.
Oh,
Wow.
geez. Oh, well, in here, yes, because no other stripper has made their way in here yet.
Mine's a close second.
Devin came down yesterday, Terry.
Yes, she did.
Devin made it in under the wire, and she's obviously feeling the momentum. She feels like she's on a roll. She doesn't have any comprehension that she has no shot whatsoever. She's laughing at that now.
Yeah.
But who knows?
You never know,
Stranger
right?
things in the business have happened, Terry.
That is true.
A week or so from now, we could be listening to Devin's late night, Saturday, leading into Hot Mix radio show that she's the sole host of.
We could be.
Stranger things have happened?
Yeah.
Or that'd be the strangest thing that's ever happened?
Top 3
Yeah.
of all time.
If you had to list them, yeah.
And Devin didn't do a very big hello meet and greet. I didn't feel like she opened up to us at all, and she had 15 seconds. She used about 6 of those seconds, so already there could be a point against Devin.
Yeah, could be dinging
one of
already.
the beauties of Strip Apprentice is, Terry, that at any point anyone can go. It's not like Donald Trump's Apprentice.
Right.
Yeah, Apprentice, how boring is that now when you compare it to Strip Apprentice, Terry? At any moment, anyone could be fired for any reason.
Oh, wow.
Fired. But Devin, you're not fired just yet. Just because you didn't use 11 or 9 or whatever it was of your 15 seconds. Next up is
Tracy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Tracy.
She sounds hot.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yes, Tracy.
I stripped from 93 to 94. Tall, lean, mean, and ready to do this thing.
Terry, I'm afraid to look. Is he tall, mean, lean, and ready to do this
tall,
thing?
He's lean. Mean, I don't know.
Nice guy. I just want to get this.
No, you would know, Terry. Does he have to look like he's ready to do this thing?
Yeah, he does.
It's like, no, if John worked out a little bit, that's what he'd look like.
Ouch.
Well, no, he doesn't. He's not cross-eyed
So
like
if John stood up,
can be.
if John stood up straight and had a normal back and uncrossed his eyes,
right,
he would look like that.
Close.
Okay. All right, Tracy. Nice to have you here.
Thanks,
Please line
man.
up next to Devin. You are stripper number 2. Stripper number 3.
Hey, it's Teresa.
Oh.
And I've been dancing off and on for like 6 years. And I don't know, I'm just ready to have a good time today.
Well, a good time you will not have.
Oh, but I'll make fun.
You can rule that out right now. We're not here to have a good time. We're here to find a brand new radio host on Coop 93. And if you're not prepared for all the rigors that will take place in Strip Apprentice, you might as well just leave your hat at the door and get the hell out. I don't know what that means. Are you ready? Or are you here to have fun and giggles?
I am ready
She's
for
ready.
anything you have to offer.
Oh, yes.
Be careful. Wow.
Ain't good. A stripper aligned.
Yes,
Please
it
get
is.
next to Tracy there. He's the erect John. Okay.
You're right,
Next up in Strip Apprentice, contestant number 4 is...
Good morning.
Oh, jeez.
I am Jill. I am the 2005 Showgirl of the Year for Deja Vu. And it's also the 2004 Showgirl of the Year for Deja Vu. And I'm currently working for Rick's and Deja Vu.
Wow.
Terry.
She's double dipping.
She's double dipping, yes.
She is.
She is.
A showgirl personified.
She is not lying, Terry, as far as from what I can see, being Showgirl of the Year. She certainly looks like she could hold her own against...
Thank you, T.
Oh, easy now.
Is that a national
I
thing?
think she's kind of purring. She wants to sit in your lap.
David Kilbreath's question is it a local competition? Is it a national thing? I would think it's more local, right? It's a local little yearly thing?
It starts out local, and then the winners move on to the state level, and then we go to West Coast, and then national.
How far did you make it?
So I've made it to the West Coast
Yeah,
so
you
far.
do. Oh, you've made it, baby. What was
So
that?
she's made it to the West Coast.
What is your name again?
Jill.
Do you have a name? Oh, Jill.
You don't need to know her name, okay?
Jill, please take a spot as contestant number 4 over against that wall. Thanks for being a part of Strip Apprentice. Will she have her own show a week from Saturday? Maybe not in this building, Terry, but she'll have a show, I'll tell you that. All right. Contestant number 5 is...
Kayla, how you doing this morning?
Oh, don't ask questions, please. This is not an interview of me, okay?
No, it's not.
This is a get to know you, Kayla.
All right, I'm
You're
short
here
and
for
I'm sassy.
Oh.
And I work at Rick's right now. Currently been there for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad we have some Rick's representatives, Terry. These are the people that I had in mind when we came up with the concept for Strip Apprentice, Terry. These are people that may very... frankly, could be out of income, out of jobs in the next couple of months.
Sure enough.
Kayla, I'm sorry to break your flow there. What else would you want to say?
Let's see. I don't know.
Okay, well, then get on that wall, please.
She's looking over at the group of strippers for help. You're going to be here for a while.
Boy, that'll be a great show when she's looking at nobody for help.
She was looking around for assistance?
Yeah, she's like, then what?
Well, you're a tall one, aren't you?
I'm not even reaching the mic. I'm going to bend down.
She's squatting to get down to the mic. You can raise it up, or no, it's as high as it goes?
There you go.
That's as high as it goes, Terry.
Well, then.
How tall are you?
I am 6'1".
Wow, with heels or without?
Without heels.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
And then add that.
Now with your
plus the stripper
7-inch heels,
so
you're
I was,
6'8".
Pushing the ceiling.
Yeah, I can't even hear you because you're not even
there you go.
Getting
Sorry
it to the
there.
mic.
Who the hell wants a lap dance from Yao Ming?
Oh,
it's not very hot.
Wow.
Oh, but she can dunk.
There you go.
She's not even Asian yet. I see the resemblance. All right. Now, she breathes heavy. What else can you tell us about yourself, love?
I worked at Rick's in 2003. It didn't last for very long. I waitressed there for like 6 months before. And then I started dancing, trying to pay the car insurance. And I quickly found out I wasn't much of a hustler and I wasn't doing so well at that. So that ended. New career plan.
I don't think the repo man's going to be very...
Real happy with that.
Real excited to steal your car. You come running after him. You're scared, running for his life. Anyhow, how long did you dance?
I like less than a month.
Terry, I said the qualifications of being a strip apprentice was you had to dance for at least 3 months.
Well, but she was there. She waitressed at Rick's for 6.
A loophole? And she's here.
She's
also
here.
good.
And I did the waitress contest.
All right, you're in. Get along that wall.
There you go.
She's too tall to have her own radio show anyway. We'll see. Anyhow, you're contestant number... Yes, go ahead. Hi.
We lost count already.
My name is Amy, and I'm 24 years old. I have an 18-month-old son. I danced for 5 years, and I'm here to compete.
Stay evidence. Hey, May! Thanks for volunteering her. We appreciate that.
You didn't know those things about her, did you? She's got another baby.
Well, Amy, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here. Will you have your own radio show in 72 hours from now, yes or no?
Of course.
Oh, jeez. Please get along that wall. Tracy's staring her down. You know, is that why you're here? Was he weird? Did anyone ever even verify whether he was ever a stripper, Terry?
I'm sure Pasty did. Pasty checked it out.
Yeah,
Pasty was supposed to check these things out.
He danced for me.
Pasty has 3 cigarettes in his mouth downstairs right now.
He's like, yeah, I'm doing a background check right now.
I'd love to put him on the phone, but there's no mouth room to talk.
Hey, you don't have a brother, do you?
Next up in Strip Apprentice is...
It's the ham sandwich, man.
Oh, wow.
We need his theme, man.
Well, Terry, he had been wavering all week on whether to be a part of it or be a judge. I think we've now gotten a real close vision of his decision.
Yeah.
He wants to be a contestant. Hammy.
Whoa, now, whoa.
Yes.
It's all braided up, looking all good, ready
all
to
right,
go.
make it official. Tell us something about yourself.
Well, I can hit them with 3 whoa, nah, whoas now, but when it comes down on the scripting, I am the Flash King, and I got more flash than a flashlight.
Wow.
That's a lot of flash, Terry. Depends if you're using deep batteries or not. But anyhow, Terry, he's the Scripper King.
He is the Scripper
King. Wasn't aware of a lot of things he told us about himself in that little statement. That's important to know. And the Ham Sandwich Man is now officially in Strip Apprentice. Of course, Hammy's got to know.
Well.
He can't win this thing, Terry. If he wins, how set up does this thing look?
I know.
Hammy, you can participate. You can take part in the activities. You have to know that as far as you get, it doesn't matter. You can't win.
Well, T-Man, I just want to participate to make it harder on the rest of these strippers.
He's the mole, man.
All right.
I think it's a couple numbers for his phone. It's all worth it.
Well, then take your... Are you happy with the talent that's in the room right now, Hammy?
Oh, man, much talent in the room, and I've been trying to tell them all morning to motivate themselves a little bit more better because they got a nice contract on deck for one of these.
Hammy knows what it takes to make it in the studio, Terry.
Yes, he does.
Hammy's going to take part. He's going to separate the men from the little girls.
And boys.
And, all right, whatever. All right, Terry's all excited.
Tell him you're 32 in the waist and handsome in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for
sure.
Okay. Hammy, take your rightful place along that wall. You are in Strip Apprentice, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. Next up, we're running low on time. Your name is?
Christy.
And a little something about yourself, please.
Well, I've been retired from dancing for the last 3 years.
And you were down here for something recently. What was that?
You're calling me out right now.
What were you down here for?
Biggest Sin.
She was just recently down here for the Biggest Sin, Terry.
I was looking at her, I'm like, she looks really
Yeah.
right.
And you did not win in that, did you? But you did tell us at that time you were a stripper, so this is not any kind of fraudulent little act of just to be a part of everything we do down here. Is that right?
True.
Okay, so you think you have every right to participate in this as well?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, goody.
And you stripped when?
From 96 to 2002.
Are you going to have your own show this time on Friday, or at least at the end of Friday's show?
I'm not just going to have a show, I'm going to have a good show.
Oh, geez. Wow. Terry, there are bad shows, as we know too well here on this radio station. And there are good shows.
Right.
Christy's going to have a good show.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Well,
next up, please.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. You're just going to stand there and look at everyone?
I guess so.
You want to say something?
My name's Walt, I'm 22, originally from New York.
Yes.
Stripped from 2003 to 2004. DJ as well.
Walt, you look like Mr. Garrison from South Park. I mean, is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't look like the stripper material type. Is that what you're telling us you are? That you were a stripper in New York?
No, not in New York.
Here?
In Nevada.
I was a headliner at Scores. In Nevada, you were a stripper.
Yeah.
From what time to what time?
2003 to 2004.
So not too far off in the distance, you were a stripper, you were making big bucks, and now you want to parlay that into your own radio show. Is that right, Walt?
Absolutely.
All right.
Walt, Terry.
Walt.
Yes. Walt, the wall. Next up, please.
Last but not least, Sade, your smooth operator.
Oh.
Wow.
Somebody's got to be.
Yeah.
Sade doesn't even want that title anymore, Terry.
I know she does.
All right, and what else can you tell us about yourself?
I've been in here before for the Terry Free Fill-In, and Terry, your job is not easy at all. I really commend you. People call in and they talk, but it's really hard, especially with these men in the room.
Right, it's so difficult.
Yes.
We're so handsome, it's tough to not look at us the whole time.
I know.
Very distracting.
It's really hard, yeah. I have to hold myself back.
Brain surgeons thank their lucky stars that they don't have it so difficult. Anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself,
I just want
Sade?
to tell the audience that I have a lot to bring to this competition. I have backgrounds professionally, party, like all kinds of stuff. So
She's got a nice little sexy radio voice,
and I'm
Terry.
gonna bring it. You said that before too, T.
I did?
Yes, Mr. T.
Wow, I'm pretty consistent, huh? Yes.
Very consistent.
Let me tell you this. A radio voice is not needed for this competition.
How?
However, I did note you have a nice radio voice, but that's not going to get you anywhere in Strip Apprentice.
I
That will get
understand
you
that. It's
nowhere in Strip. The wall!
No, a bag of McDonald's, different story.
Yeah. Brownie points already.
Terry, these so far are the representatives of Strip Apprentice 2005.
Wow.
A lot better than 2004?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, we never did this before.
Leaps and bounds.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, why has the T-Man decided to conduct Strip Apprentice? Where's my megaphone? Oh, it's in my hand. Okay.
No.
Because I am the one to step up and recognize that for too long over the past number of months, the stripper has been taken on, bullied, picked on, unfairly treated, unconstitutionally treated in this city of ours that was once known and well in the distance now as being a liberal city. Are you following along? I don't think anyone is even listening anymore, Terry. I will stand up and defend you. I will offer you a new lease on life. I will offer you access to this fine megawatt radio station to have your own radio show to do with as you please.
Woo-hoo. Oh.
Strip Apprentice 2005 is here. A new path of fate has been laid down for one of you to walk on. Can you hear anything in this megaphone, Terry?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Plenty.
Not the dipshit.
Unfortunately, the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
Strip Apprentice 2005 is not something to take as some kind of joke. This is, in some fashion, your star of fate shining down on you and saying, hey, stripper, parlay what the T-Man is offering and run with it!
Run.
Run!
Fast.
Fast! No one's running!
I have heels on. I can't.
Run, Forrest, run.
Was that a motivating speech, Terry?
Yeah, it was. I'm motivated. Did you hear me woo?
I think I blew up my microphone.
Oh, damn it.
Oh. Everyone back out in the green room. When we return, the first Strip Apprentice exercise will be taking place. Now, keep in mind, Strip Apprentice candidates, if at any point during the next few days you stumble, you trip, you fall, give us a good view. And
because we'll be laughing.
And know that you could be eliminated at any point, at any time in this competition. Only one person. Look at you. Look at yourselves. Look at your neighbor. One of you will have your own show. Wow. Come the end of Friday. They're already playing with each other's hair. Do you see that, Terry? Do you two know each other?
Yeah.
Oh, geez,
they
that's
dance
cute.
together, probably.
Sweet.
Well, watch out.
We'll find out all about that over the next couple days, Terry.
I'm sure we will.
Yes. One of you will be left standing, the rest fallen like pins in a bowling alley. Crash. What an analogy, huh?
Yeah.
Friday, last segment of the show. Program director Eric Flowers comes walking into the studio with a 3-month contract guaranteed and ready to be signed with a check for $1,000 as a signing bonus. Tracy, lower your hand. He's raising his hand, Terry.
What questions do we have?
He's just volunteering himself as that person right now, Terry. Did I just not mention that he could be fired at any moment for any reason?
Yes, you did.
That he was this close to being fired right there, Terry.
Knock it off, Tracy.
The first exercise in Strip Apprentice will begin after these words.
The T-Man.
It's Strip Apprentice. We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
I just lost my job.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a cause. And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a gift dedication.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
Please don't twist my testicles.
here's T-Man.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Already late.
Oh, boy.
What the hell?
Oh, man.
It's very important. First day, and already some people running in here late, Terry.
Oh, boy.
Where were they, Pasty? Where were they?
They asked permission to have a cigarette before the break.
Don't scream into the microphone, please.
Sorry, I'm out of breath.
Because he's been smoking 10 packs.
They asked for permission, you can empathize, and you said yes.
I did, and it was my fault that I didn't remember that they were down there to go get them.
All right. All right, we'll let it slide here. They could have been fired that quickly, Terry.
No, I know.
They could have been fired before it even got started here, Terry.
Yes.
But strippers, especially the male ones, and well, especially the female ones too, they need their smoke breaks, Terry.
Yes.
Yes. I'm very happy with the selection of strippers that have been chosen amongst the finals for Strip Apprentice, Terry.
Knew you would be.
Well, you know what? That passes quick. It's almost already passed. All right, not quite.
Really?
But it's time now to begin the festivities. It's time to see who gets off to a good start, who doesn't. Who sets the tone in Strip Apprentice on their way to getting their own radio show, Terry, and who establishes themselves as just a non-contender Now, you might think the first exercise would be very stripper-oriented, Terry.
Right.
Might be very exploitation-like, if you will, to utilize the talent that we have in here and their stripper prowess.
But not our style.
Not our style, Terry. There's plenty of time for that. Not our style, Terry.
Lights out, party out.
I want to see their radio instincts, Terry.
Okay.
I mean, that's what's really this is about here, isn't it? It's about someone getting a radio show and be able to make a go and fly with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I want to see who's got the radio instinct and who just gets lost in the opening salvo of firing of a radio exercise.
Gotcha.
And that's what this is going to be for our Strip Apprentice candidates, Terry, who stand on the back wall of the studio right now.
All right.
A very simple radio exercise. One of the most basic radio exercises that one could ever have to participate in. Any radio host who's been in radio for more than half a minute is going to have this particular instinct. I want to see who has it, who doesn't.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to need some listener participation on this. I'm going to need a couple of listeners that may be in the area to start calling in now, because for this exercise to work, Terry, I'm going to need a couple of listeners to come down to this to the station. Let me explain the exercise.
All right.
And get your phones ready. Terry, as you know, one of the most important radio host talents is being able to spot the good-looking caller.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right.
You got a lot
You're
of
very
calls.
good at that yourself.
Oh, Terry, I hate to toot my own horn. Toot, toot.
No, I agree.
Toot, beep, beep. But I happen to have the greatest radar. The greatest radar as far as being able to listen to the caller and determine whether or not they're a good-looking person, a fugly person, whether they are the person you want to meet at Jamba Juice, whether the person you want to just disregard and just use for their voice and their contributions through just their phone calls, but never bring them down to the studio.
Right.
Terry, there are times that you have to bring a listener down to the studio. You want to make sure they're good-looking. There's a time that off the air you want to meet them out at, Jamba Juice is the only place I go to. And,
right.
And have a little smoothie with them, if you know what I'm saying?
Extra
nice
large.
little smoothie.
A protein supplement.
And I learned the hard way, Terry. I learned very early in the business that there are some times you think someone may sound good looking, and then you show up, you drive up to the spot you're supposed to meet them at, and I just want to make sure they don't pick out the person that you just keep on driving. You see them waiting there, and you pretend like this was not your stop.
Right.
This is the stuff they don't teach you in school.
So what I need, this is not the kind of stuff they'll teach you in broadcasting school, but this is one of the most important elements of any radio show, Terry. For a lot of reasons, being able to determine who a good-looking caller is and who isn't just by the sound of their frickin' voice.
Right.
Hope that's not her.
Very.
Because I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm sure Hotshot said that a few times in his life. Very, very important radio exercise, Terry.
I gotcha.
So what I need a couple of people to call this radio show right now there are a lot of listeners that live around here on the Queen Anne area, Terry, that work around here. I need a couple of people who want to volunteer their voice and their time.
Okay.
Because we're going to need to verify whether or not the people calling are good looking or not. Right?
Right.
Now, your job, ladies and gentlemen who are participating in Strip Apprentice,
listen up,
is to listen to these callers carefully and determine whether or not they are, I'm not going to say hot or not, Terry.
Okay.
Yeah, this microphone keeps squeaking, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm going to say whether they're at least a daddy done good or better, whether they're worthy or not, whether they're the kind you stop the car or just keep driving by.
Are they a drive-by or a stop-by?
Are they the kind of person you stop the car, get out, and are excited to see?
Right.
Or did you just blow it and you just hit that gas a lot harder than you've ever hit it in your life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So hot or not doesn't really apply.
No.
Worthy or not, or what's the best way to phrase this?
Yeah, that. To be on radio, they don't have to be hot. I mean,
they don't have to be like hot, Terry.
Smoothie or not. I mean, whether you're going to get out.
Are they a $50 or below? Or a daddy done good or better, Terry?
Worth your time.
The world is filled with $50 and below, Terry. Okay? I am not alone.
Right.
There are a lot of people out there that just don't clear the $50 little plateau on the T-man scale.
Very true.
There are a lot of people out there that on the more typical 1 to 10 scale don't get past a 6.
Sure.
That's just the way the world works, unfortunately.
Yeah.
If it was a perfect world, everyone would be a 10. But unfortunately, a lot of people get caught in the net of 6 and below. Let me see what we have on the phone lines here.
Fun net, though.
Yes.
We're having a good party.
Down there, yeah.
I understand you are ready to volunteer yourself. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
This is Jessica.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you in the area?
I am.
Okay, now the Strip Apprentice candidates cannot hear you right now because we're going to have to turn off the mic. You are able to come down right now to verify whether you are a good-looking person or not?
Sure.
I don't want you... Well, maybe that's something you do when you're on the show, Terry. You ask the person if they're good-looking, and what they say has no relevance whatsoever.
Right, we know that.
They all say they're good-looking.
Of course they do.
I'm sure Jessica will be no exception.
5'6", 120, like everybody.
Are you a good-looking lady, yes or no?
Yes, I would say so.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Would you please tell, as I allow these... Can you guys hear this caller through the headphones that are lying there or not? You can a little bit? You getting a little idea of what she's saying, what she's sounding like? Because get ready. If any one of you has questions for her, feel free to step up to the microphone and ask. Jessica, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 25. I work in retail. I'm about 5'5", have dark blonde hair, and probably 120 pounds.
What are you wearing?
Wait, no, you already have the job.
Nothing that
You have the
exciting.
job.
A green
Terry?
sweater.
You do.
Well, I
You
want
have a job.
maybe I want a Saturday night show too.
No.
I'm just wearing a green sweater and slacks.
Wait, no. Okay, start from the beginning. They need to hear you again. Please describe yourself from the get-go. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Jessica. I'm 25. I have dark blonde hair. I'm about 5'5", 120 pounds, and you asked what I was wearing. So I'm wearing a green sweater and slacks so I can go to work after this. But anything else you'd like to know?
Terry, damages.
Orange green sweater.
Well, Terry, this is a typical sounding radio caller.
Sure.
This is exactly what I was looking for. You would be hard-pressed if you don't have the radio instinct to be able to tell. I already know whether she clears the hurdle of Daddy Done Good or not.
Right.
I already know if she is worthy to stop the car or just, keep on driving.
Sure.
I already know.
Okay.
I see a lot of confused faces back there, though, Terry. We could eliminate a lot from the get-go in this exercise. Anyone have a question for Jessica that may get them closer to identifying? It's very important you get this right. It's very important you show me the very important radio instinct of being able to determine what the caller looks like. Anyone have a question?
Yes.
Step forward.
Yeah, this is
Tin
Tracy.
Man.
Where do you work?
The Limited.
She says she works in retail sales. At the Limited, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Man, getting too personal with the calls is always a bad move,
No,
Terry.
I know.
You want to keep it general.
Sounds
stalkerish now.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said your hair is dark blonde.
Yeah.
Do you have highlights in it?
Yeah, there's a couple different colors in there.
A
Terry,
couple of different colors?
You know what? Last I checked, highlights does not take an ugly woman and make her beautiful.
Right.
I wish it did.
A lot of men out there wished it did.
I'm wondering, first of all, are you lying about your age?
No.
Okay, because then secondly, where do you shop?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Where do you shop? Where do you buy your clothes when
Like
you're
your
not
green
getting free
sweater.
stuff at the Limited?
Where's
Where do
it
you
from?
Where do you get your clothes?
What does the tag say?
Anywhere from Nordstrom's to Express. I mean, kind of, if I see something cute in the window, I'll walk in and check it out, and I'll buy it if I
Yeah,
like
me too.
it.
What do you do on Friday night?
What are you doing this Friday night is a question.
I'm going out with a few girlfriends.
Only one question per customer. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Anyone else before we get your responses? Jessica, you're prepared to come down to the station. How long would it take you to get down here? Not too long?
Not too long. I only live a few blocks away.
I asked
got
for
one
a
more
Queen Anne resident, Terry.
Yes.
And they respond.
You got one.
Yes.
got
any
one more
questions?
question.
Yes, go ahead.
Are you involved with somebody right now?
No, I'm not.
You're single?
I am.
How long has that been?
Less than a week.
Less than a week?
Yeah.
So you just
What happened this past weekend?
Why are you asking all the questions?
I went to WSU.
I told him no anus. What? You went to WSU.
I went-
Wow.
See, these are little things
These
you
are
got to
tidbits,
pick up
yeah.
on.
That's right.
Ladies, you heard the caller. And gentlemen, yes. Yeah, they're already out. It is now time. I guess all they have to put on their pieces of paper with their pens, Terry, is
Yes.
an arrow up or an arrow down
Okay.
A thumbs up or a thumbs down. A yes or a no of the clearing of the high bar, the clearing of the daddy done good or not.
Okay.
Jessica, start making your journey down here. I really appreciate you calling. This is very important, as you obviously have picked up on. The most important radio station talk show exercise one could ever participate in, Terry.
Yep.
Is the caller hot enough?
Woo.
It's not hot or not, Terry. It's hot enough.
Hot enough.
That's all radio people care about. Is she hot enough or is she not?
Does she have all of her limbs?
Does she have all of her limbs working in tandem? Or do they just go off on their own in very spastic kind of ways? Jessica told you about herself. You shouldn't have even needed to ask all those questions. If you have a true radio radar, you knew from the word go. Start writing on your papers and hand them in. Do I want to get one more example, Terry, or is that enough? You want a man? I have a couple of men.
I think it would be good to get a man because, I mean, there are times that,
hold on to your papers. Hold on to your papers.
That you're curious?
Of course that I'm curious, and every once in a while
you got a man waiting? What line's a good man? Oh, just
right here it is.
Are you a good man, sir?
Yes, I am.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Yes, I am. Is that you, Pasty?
He is a man.
Who do we got here?
This is Sean.
Sean, how are you today, sir?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, don't ask. Why don't you tell us? Are you guys hearing Sean? Mm-hmm. Sean, you heard Jessica before you. You know how we're doing this, right?
I do.
Okay. Would you please tell the strip prentice, and you probably understand how important this is, please tell the strip prentice a little something about yourself. Go ahead, Sean.
Well, I'm 39 years old. I've got 3 kids.
Oh, yes.
And I work right down here in sales in Lower Queen Anne.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, he sounds hot.
Sean, would you describe yourself as a hot enough kind of guy, or did you never just make the grade?
I was hot enough to find a wife and make a couple of kids. So, yeah, I'm hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of us get wives and don't have to be hot.
Yeah. Should be in radio. You don't have to be hot to get a wife.
It is. Anyone have a question for Sean? Sean is on the line, and he had a good enough look kind of situation happening to have a wife and 3 kids in his life at 39 years of age. Anyone have a question?
Yes.
You said you're in sales.
Yeah, I am.
What do you sell?
I don't want to get into that.
Okay, the man doesn't have to get too specific, as I made clear.
Right.
You don't want to get too specific with your callers. You scare them off. You get them to never call back again. You guys have radio shows that no one's calling already.
Is this Pasty's dealer?
Anyone else have a question?
Hey, I've got a question.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know, probably about 185, 190.
All right, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Pretty risky question, though.
Yeah, it is risky.
I ask it to women all the time. It's way more risky.
A lot of dial tones.
It's very important.
Oh, that matters? Never mind.
Anyone else, before you answer, give us your responses on Sean the caller. Sean the caller, yes.
Skinny freak.
Hi, Sean. This is Sade.
Oh, jeez.
Hi.
Sade? I mean, Sean.
She's asking herself a question.
All right, because she can't remember her own name.
Internal me. It's internal me. Okay,
All right, Sade,
Sean,
yes.
have you had a lap dance before?
Have I had, excuse me?
A lap dance before?
No, I never have.
Are you
You've
sure
never
about
had a
that?
lap dance in your life, Sean?
Have never have.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for one?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Probably not today.
Yeah, this is not this is not a moment where we try to pick up on callers as clients.
No, this is like, let me meet you later.
Man, she's falling in love with the caller, Terry. It's a good radio move, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. There's Sean. Sean, I hope you can get in your car and come down here real quick at some point this morning. We got to get him down here as quick as possible, Paige, to get on the line with him. And please write in your responses. This is a very important time, Terry.
Okay.
This is a very important moment. They have Sean. They have Jessica. Mm-hmm. Both volunteering to come down, so we'll have a true analysis on whether the correct responses were given or incorrect responses, Terry.
Right.
Are they hot enough? Or do they not make the grade? One more caller who claims he's very close by wants to participate in this exercise. Yes, caller.
Yes, I have a question for Sean.
Sean is not a contestant.
Mm-hmm. Gay, get off the line, please.
I just want to know if Sean wants to take a walk on the wild side.
Oh, dude.
Wild side. But the thing is, you can't walk, so why would you want to do that?
And in your responses, your first step towards being a radio host has just been taken. Was it a step in the mud, Terry?
The T-Man.
It's Strip Apprentice. We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
I just lost my job.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a cause.
Oh, yeah, but go on now.
And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a gift dedication.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
Please don't twist my testicles.
here's T-Man.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Hey, Terry.
Yes, T-Man.
We are officially off and running in Strip Apprentice 2005.
Wow.
Hate exercise.
You hate what?
Exercise.
Oh, it is. The first exercise has been performed.
Wow.
On and off the air, Terry.
Yeah.
And all feel very confident they did well. We were asking during the break how they felt about their first exercise and if they cleared the first hurdle in Strip Apprentice. They all feel confident, Terry, and yet many of them have very different responses. Somebody had to have lost or gained a point in the Strip Apprentice exercise number 1. Now, Strip Apprentice exercise number 2, Terry, again, could be very exploitation-like with all these strippers here, Terry. Some very, very good-looking as far as strippers go. Terry, you walk into a strip club with just these 11 or whatever 12 candidates we have for Strip Apprentice 2005, you're staying in that club a long time.
Right,
I mean, I'm not one to lie about how people look here, Terry.
Right.
I'm really very blown away, if you will, Terry.
Yeah.
At least a 10 to 1. By the candidates.
Yeah.
Even Walton Tracy.
Oh, Walton Tracy does for me.
Wait, steal away. Tracy fills out a pair of pants.
Some people already establishing themselves as being a little bit more outgoing, obnoxious maybe, Terry. Even Sade getting to the microphone. So, do you want a strip dance?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten one? Yes and yes. It's interesting to see their personalities come out to play here, Terry.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And we are awaiting, and Pasty Davis in contact with both Sean and who is the other one, Terry?
Jessica.
Jessica, so that verification on exercise number 1 can be completed, Terry.
Good.
It's a very important point to gain or lose. But now we're here with exercise number 2, and as I said, Terry, we can start to really use their stripper talents and put them to work here, and we will. But I want to stick with the radio aspect of what we're doing here right now, Terry.
All right, then.
Get the ball rolling in that fashion. Before we really hit him over the head with the good stuff. Yeah! So, Pasty,
well, it is all about the radio show,
Terry,
so
at the end of the day here, we're giving away a radio show. We have to be pretty much on board on who we're going to give it to. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And exercise number 1, is she hot enough? Is he hot enough to keep on, to stop the car or keep on driving? That's very important.
Yep.
Every radio host knows that, Terry. Every radio host is aware of that moment or moments where you are ready to meet your listener.
Right.
Either on the air for on-air purposes or, more importantly, off the air for extracurricular activities. Yes, Pasty, bring them all back in. Bring in all the candidates for Strip Apprentice 2005. Here comes exercise number 2. Another very simple, get-your-feet-wet kind of exercise,
Okay,
Terry.
all right.
And I have recruited the services, and she's never been in the studio during this radio program before, Terry. In all the years we've been doing it,
right.
Our music director, Karen B. Wild, is here in the studio.
That's
she's not one of the strippers?
She has never been used on this airwave that we call the T-Man in the Morning Show before.
Right.
But she's going to be used today, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, and I'll tell the Strip Apprentice candidates at the same time. First off, let me ask you guys, how do you guys feel you did on exercise number 1, please? Oh, jeez. Wow. That's the sound we should be making towards you. Yeah. But anyway, and we will. But anyway, exercise number 2 is going to be another very basic and simple radio exercise. I mean, I bet you thought you'd be swinging from poles by now. Anyway, but this is a very simple radio station exercise, Terry.
Okay.
This is probably the most basic of them all.
All right.
I'm going to ask all these Strip Apprentice candidates from 1 to 11 or 12. Did someone just come straggling in late?
Yes.
Someone missed exercise number 1?
Yes, they did.
Who had the nerve to get lost and then not just go home and call it a day? Terry, who had the nerve to say, I missed the introductions, I missed exercise number 1, but I'm still going to win this damn thing? Would you please step forward to the microphone, the one who came in just over the past 5 minutes?
Hello.
Who had the nerve? Oh, you're pretty hot. Oh, who are you, and What
I'm
can you tell us
Beauty.
about yourself? Your name is Beauty?
Uh-huh.
Where's the beast? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's pasty.
Oh, it is. Yes, go ahead. Okay, Beauty.
And I used to be a stripper 3 years ago, and I'm from down south, and I used to dance in Atlanta, in Florida, and all over there.
Sounds good. Why were you late?
Why was I late?
You were sleeping, Beauty?
Yes, I was. I had to wait for somebody to come wake me up.
Oh, Prince Charming, hi. Anyhow, all right, Beauty, get in the line. Obviously, that's going to go on her record, Terry.
Oh, here, let me mark it down on the record. Beauty.
But as I said, very basic radio exercise. Everyone talks about the better mix, Terry. Everyone talks about coming up with the best mix.
Sure.
I want to see, let's say you're doing a radio show where you decide to put forth an hour of just music, Terry.
Wow.
All right, I want these candidates here to write down on a piece of paper over the next few minutes, over the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll give them 5 to 10 minutes to think about this one, Terry.
All right.
This is exercise number 2. Exercise number 2 for those scoring at home, and congratulations on that. Exercise number 2 is come up with an 8-song rotation.
Wow.
Of the best mix of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
Wow.
That'll be a big bumper sticker.
Yeah, well.
Is that that's a little too widespread?
I think
You
that's pretty
think?
sizable.
I don't know if Coob can really handle that.
All right, well.
I put Mozart on mine already. I mean, he's...
I want to see what your best mix of music is. Karen Wilde is going to be evaluating the list that they put together, Terry.
Okay.
She's going to look for the most unique, the most entertaining, the most significant mix of music. And I think it should have to contain one song from at least the decades of the 60s, 70s. You have to have one song from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
Wow.
And one Charleston.
One Charleston.
Or just to put together your best mix of music. Should they have one song from each decade like that, Terry?
Yes.
Sure.
8 songs?
Yes.
Everyone in here has got to know one 60 song.
At least one.
And when we look at your mix, when Karen Wilde looks them over, she's got to be blown away by what she's reading.
Blown away.
She's used to 8-song set lists.
Yes. I know you're only familiar with 2-minute songs, but you guys are going to have to put together a list that beats out your neighbor. Now, don't look over each other's shoulders, because someone's going to steal your great creative work. Now go back outside.
Oh, wow.
And work on these mixes.
They're getting a lot of exercise walking back and forth, man.
Karen, you have something in mind that you're going to be looking for? Wait, maybe you should give them a little hint on what you'll be looking for yourself there.
Let's see here.
Before you leave the door.
I'm looking for, first of all, correct
All right, nobody cares. Thanks a lot.
That was good, Karen. Wait,
Right.
thanks. Appreciate
Correct
it.
song titles?
Yeah, no false things written down here, people.
Pasty, I'm being told that Sean, who called earlier, who is going to be a very big, important moment for verification on exercise number 1, is downstairs waiting to come in.
Wow.
Have you gotten any word on Jessica? Is she coming 2 minutes away?
Wow, there you go.
This is very important, Terry.
Boy.
Exercise number 1.
We're running 1 and 2 together here.
Oh, yeah. They go hand in hand, Terry.
Terry, I'm sure you've had a moment on the bowl like that. Anyhow, Karen, it's very important that you are a talent evaluator on these better mixes.
Okay.
I'm always into a better mix, Terry.
Sure.
And I don't pretend like I can spot that myself, Terry.
Okay.
Because last you checked, this radio show doesn't really dabble in music in full force, Terry.
No, really.
That's right. So, Karen, that's why I need you, baby.
Okay.
How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you guys?
What are you wearing? Oh, wait, I'm looking right at you.
But we still all want to hear.
Steven does, because he doesn't know.
Have you guys all had your lap dances this morning?
You didn't like Sade either saying that? Did that bother
A
you?
little aggressive on that.
Yeah, but she's got some big ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you have big ones, you can say whatever you want.
When you have
Karen.
big ones, you can get away with a lot of stuff.
I didn't know the rules.
Now, Karen, you got some big ones, baby.
So she gets away with
That's why I didn't know. I was always getting away with everything. There you go.
That's the excuse.
And just for the record, so we have it on the documentation that we call the record, how big are your big ones?
They're pushing in the sea world.
That's it?
Yeah, I know.
I thought they were bigger than that.
Oh, C's nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing to sneeze.
Well, it depends what you're into. Anyhow, Karen, now that they're out of the room and they're writing down their better mixes, what are you going to be looking for? Anything in particular?
Really, I'm going to be looking to see that they're writing down the right song titles and artists. I'm a stickler. I'm a stickler for that.
Well, you got to see if things flow together, right?
Okay. I can't wait to read some of these mixes, Terry.
I know, it's going to be great.
I don't know if it'll be great, but I can't wait to read them anyway. Strippers and mixes. Better mixes, Terry.
Yes.
As we get closer to figuring out who deserves their own radio show here on Coop 93.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
What if someone comes up with the best mix ever? Will they just stop making mixes?
Well, I guess then we can stop all the hysteria on these mixes.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering.
That's maybe what deep inside was my ultimate goal here. I'm a little tired of all these better mixes.
Right.
They're all stupid. All those stations obviously suck. Let's put to bed the notion that you can come up with the better or best mix, all right?
Yes.
Okay.
I cry wolf every time.
That's the best ever right there. Party's over, guys.
Well, if somebody comes up with that, believe me, Karen B. Wild will be able to spot it. Is that right?
Wild.
I was making sure that they don't put just the songs they dance to.
Their favorite dance song.
Yes.
Maybe they want to.
Well, this song got me a $200 tip. I got to put that down.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to find out. The T-Man.
It's the Strip Prentice Lure.
You know it is.
Starring the Strip Prentice Lure.
Sorry, we're not doing that anymore. Not this year.
Shut the hell up and go play with yourself.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that is kind of true, Terry. We're not doing the lure stuff anymore. We're not
No more
doing
lures.
no more lures. This is Strip Prentice, as you know, and it's off to a flying start.
Woo!
We're finding out who's worthy, who's not, who's stepping forward, who's stepping back already, Terry, in exercise number 1 and 2. Get ready for exercise number 3, Terry.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I can
If-
handle number 3
Well,
right now.
oh,
I'm
geez.
still dealing with 1 and 2.
Well, 1 and 2 are very simple, Terry. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of 1 and 2. If you think it was just going to be one radio exercise after another, you can forget it. Now is the time we kind of find out a little bit about what they do.
Oh,
We
really?
gave a little taste of what we do around here. You know, like determining whether the caller's hot enough or not.
Right.
As I pointed out, the most important aspect of the radio host job. Coming up with the better mix, even though there's no such thing as like the Bermuda Triangle, Terry. There is no answer to the question. But Karen Wild is outside right now collecting their papers.
Good.
She's collecting their papers. She will take time to evaluate and come back with who she thinks has stepped forward and earned a point in exercise number 2.
Gotcha.
Exercise 1 and 2, a big waste of time. Anyhow, as far as exercise number 1, by the way, outside in the lobby of our station, they have not yet been seen by the Strip Prentice candidates, is the caller that was named, the guy was Sean and Jessica, both waiting to be revealed, Terry. Bring in the Strip Prentice candidates, by the way. Actually, let me discuss. Before you do, shut the door. Shut the door. Before you do. Why is Tracy always the first one?
I don't know.
No,
kind of bothering.
Jacket
Kind
down.
of is
Chill
like
out,
the
dude.
bigger, blown-up version of John
He
Terry.
is, with a straighter back.
As far as exercise number 3, there are a couple of things I need to discuss before I bring them in.
Okay.
Here's how exercise number 3 is going to go. Exercise number 3, I'm going to have them pair off. Now, the question is, do they get to choose their partner, or do I randomly select who their partner is? Do they randomly find out who their partner is, or should they have the opportunity to choose their own partner? Think about this when I explain what will happen in exercise number 3. Exercise number 3 is going to be one person. What's going on out there? Karen Wild?
Karen Wild.
She wanted to come in?
Karen Wild.
You collected all the mixes?
Yeah.
You feel good? You feel good about that?
I don't think that was.
Not about the spelling, I don't feel good.
Well, you had to expect when we're dealing with Strip Prentice, there are going to be a couple of spelling errors, all right? Not everyone could be a walking spell check like yourself.
More than spelling errors. I can't really spell that great, but
Okay, well, I want you now, Karen Wild, to put on your best music director's hat, and I'm sure you have a few, and you pick out the ones that seem like they catch your eye for whatever reason, and you'll tell us why.
And by the way, Hammy refuses to turn in a list.
He has not turned in a list? All right.
Huh.
Well, I understand. Anyhow.
He's got the music in him.
That's right.
It's a walking list.
You can't let it out of him. The music is in him. All right, Karen, why don't you go into your little music director's office? Do you have an office in this building?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very nice of them. And why don't you take a few moments, like 5, 10, 15, and then come back and let us know what you have come up with as far as your evaluation, all right?
Okay, will do.
Okay, thank you, Karen. There she goes.
So basically leave.
There she
See you
goes,
later, girl.
not realizing this is pretty much a pointless exercise. Anyhow, it's just an orientation meet and greet kind of thing. Exercise number 3 is very important, though, Terry.
Oh.
Exercise number 3 has them paired off. One of them will sit in front of the microphone and act like they are the strip club DJ introducing the other, who is going to do a dance here in this studio, Terry.
Wow.
And Vinnie the Pooh, I'm offering to you to be the recipient of these dances. You have a pair of sweatpants in the car?
I think I do.
Shouldn't Pacey Dave get rewarded with a couple dances, too?
Yeah, Pacey Dave's running like crazy. Well, he's getting rewarded by being able to smoke.
Maybe it's a reward to you, Terry, but I also wanted to mention we have a couple of male candidates. Now, let's say the partners, each pair of two gets to decide who is going to be on the microphone end as the strip club DJ introducing the stripper that'll walk in and do the dance for Winnie the Pooh. But if the twosome decide that the man is going to do the dance in some of these tandems, Winnie the Pooh has to accept all dancers.
Yes, he does.
He was so
Can I get the 4-foot rule?
That 4-foot rule hasn't gone into effect yet.
The lights are on.
Okay, dude, I'll do it.
All of a sudden, you're not so excited to be on the receiving end of those dances.
He was pretty quick.
Walt's going to come waltzing on over to you, big boy.
Put the tip in a jar instead of his pants.
Okay, yes. Well, I'll tell you what. Bring all the strip apprentice candidates in. Winnie the Pooh, please abandon that microphone for a second and put it up to their level so we can have a word with them. Yes, here they come, Terry.
Yep.
Not knowing what's next in store for them, yes. Exercise number 3, I can tell you right now, is not going to be one of these basic radio show exercises. We are not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, no, Toto.
Now we want to find out a little bit about what you do. Exercise number 3 is going to be showing us your innermost talents, don't you know? And Winnie the Pooh is carving a hole out of his sweatpants right now. And I also want to make you all aware that as far as exercise number 1 goes, we have Jessica and Sean, who are our callers, waiting in the radio station lobby right now. I have all your responses on this master sheet of paper. We have them listed as whether they were hot enough or not hot enough, Terry, so I'm going to know real quickly. And we'll be able to determine. It's going to be up to us to evaluate whether Sean and Jessica make the grade as far as not necessarily being hot, Terry. It's not what it's about when you're a radio host.
Right.
It's hot enough or not hot enough. Can you go get them, Pasty, in the lobby, please? One by one, we will bring in the twosome, Terry, that called in and volunteered their time this morning.
Okay.
In the meantime, how are you guys feeling right now? Oh, just...
They look very serious.
They are getting very serious. They realize
they've got the game faces on.
This is the point in time when you start to recognize this thing is for real.
Yeah.
There is a real radio show for one of them at the end of the little strip apprentice festivities here, Terry. This is not a game anymore.
I can taste it.
One of them is going to get a contract come Friday at the end of the show with a $1,000 check that is offered as a signing bonus to them, Terry. They are checking each other out, sizing each other up, trying to figure out who's going to be the last one standing.
Oh.
Exercise number 3 is going to be a big part of that.
Oh, gosh.
I want you to, or all you guys, to start looking amongst yourselves and decide who you want to pair up with for exercise number 3. No, I'm going to give them.
Get to decide.
I'm going to give them the opportunity to find a neighbor, find a partner. We have both Jessica and Sean waiting outside. Don't look outside that door. You all gave your responses as far as exercise number 1. We had Jessica call in first. Don't bring her in just yet. But let me just tell you this, Terry.
Yes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people of the final 12 listed that Jessica would make the grade as a hot enough caller, Terry. The kind of caller that would meet out at Jamba Juice. The kind they would stop the car, get out, be excited to be sitting down with over a smoothie.
Right.
The kind that would invite back to their barely made rent controlled apartment to have maybe a little session with, the kind of caller you would make that happen with, Terry.
I knew I should have put a sheet on the mattress.
And 4 of them said that Jessica would not be hot enough.
Oh.
Let's bring...
What did you think after hearing her?
I know. Using my radio instincts, Terry. I know, Stephen, using my radio radar, which has never been off kilter.
Nope.
That Jessica, the 24-year-old who's in retail sales, does make the grade as hot enough. I am setting up something in front of the Gap with her in a second.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the Gap, you betcha.
But I will be the first to admit, if this is the first time my radar was off, let us... What's that? Who's talking?
I said I'd be surprised.
A little Filipino chick that sits across from you.
The one
for the
right
past
here
10 years.
When did she get here?
Yeah.
How did you win your job here, Terry?
I don't know.
You mean the one dressed like a Smurf this morning?
Yeah.
That's right. Without further ado, Jessica the caller, will you please step into the studio so we can get a look? We'll know in the first second, Terry. We'll know in the first second.
Yeah!
Did I tell you?
You were right.
Does she make the grade, Terry?
She does. She's hot enough.
Does anyone want... We all seem to be thinking immediately that she makes the grade as a hot enough caller. Is anyone, especially the ones who may have lost a point, want to step forward and offer a different opinion on Jessica, please?
No one's moving.
No one's moving.
Here we go. Here we go.
gotta move.
It's Sade.
Yeah, Sade, I see you're on the list as Jessica not being hot enough.
Remember, I had the kind of arrows to the side because her voice, you know, I kind of thought Banana Republic. So when you said hot, I was thinking more, you know,
But that's-
that boutique on Broadway.
So you're acknowledging
So
that Jessica is a hot enough caller.
she's cute enough, and if you see my notes, I said cute enough.
Well,
hot
that
is
wasn't
strong,
the
hot is Broadway,
instruction.
hot is boutiquey. You know,
said
not
enough.
Banana or
We said
yeah.
hot enough. We never said hot. We said hot enough.
Right.
That was
Hot
very
enough.
clear, and it was asked.
She's stylish. She's cute. She's safe. You know, hot, strong.
Guess
Whether
what?
you say hot enough or hot
Sade,
strong.
no matter how much you run your mouth back there in your little stripper
done.
way,
All right,
you
you're
have
cutie, you're
lost
cutie.
a point.
Oh, mark
Step
it down.
back with your big bosoms. Sade has lost a point, Terry.
She has.
Wow.
Jill, where are you? Right here. Step forward, Jill.
Jill.
Why
That's your showgirl of the
Why
year.
don't you look Jessica in the eye and tell her why your radio radar was so off that you thought she would not make the grade, please?
Well, you know, she said she worked at the Limited, and I'm not a frequent shopper there, but I have seen some of the ladies that work the counter there, and they're not so hot.
Easy.
I can hear what she's saying.
I don't know, man. She's
I heard her.
man.
I'm paying attention.
Anything else?
My radio radar is overheating, Terry.
Thank you.
Would you please?
Thank you.
Would you please admit to Jessica whether you feel if she makes the grade as hot enough, Jill, and you were wrong? Are you saying you are wrong? You admit you lose a point in this exercise?
Jessica, you're a beautiful girl. I'd say that you definitely make the grade. I'm sorry for misjudging your voice.
It's a big stripper to admit that.
Yeah, it does.
David, maybe you're into the big strippers. She's not one of them. I wouldn't call her necessarily. She is kind of petite.
Yes, she is.
Really flat stomach and
Yeah.
Oh, sparkly bosom.
Very sparkly bosom.
Somebody over did it with the sparkle lotion today.
And her ass is not flat, Terry. You don't want that flat thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, there's exercise number one half of it anyway. The other half, you may step outside, Jessica. Thank you for being
Thanks for
here.
being hot.
Yes, thanks for being hot. Thanks for being a listener. Thanks for being a caller. Thanks for volunteering. Thanks for getting down here so quick. Terry, the next point that could be gained or lost. Can I have the chatter stop amongst the strippers back there?
It's one thing when the lights are on and the mics are on.
You can be fired at any time. The next one, Terry,
Yes, sir.
would be Sean. Sean is waiting outside? Terry, you'd be surprised that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people said that Sean would not make the grade.
Really?
Sean is not hot enough.
Really?
Sean is a caller that you wouldn't bring down to have a segment in the studio. You wouldn't meet him after hours. You wouldn't. And a lot of these potential hosts on Coob 93, Terry, for Saturday night leading into Hot Mix are going to be women.
Right.
Women have every right. Karen Wilde does it to meet up with listeners, Terry.
Yes.
That's your radio right. 7 of these people, these candidates, said I wouldn't give Sean a second thought. He'd be just thrown back into the mix of the many callers that don't make the grade.
Wow.
Now, Terry, Sean is a tough call. My radio radar has a tough time working as far as men because I'm such a heterosexual, Terry.
Right.
But how is it going to work like that? It's not. And
You can
yet,
still tell, though,
and
right?
yet I would lean towards thinking that Sean would make the grade, even though you have to factor in that he's one of the more older gentlemen in our listening audience.
Right.
We will know as soon as we see it, won't we?
We will.
We will.
We'll all agree, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
Come on, Big Daddy.
Well, just let's bring in listener / caller / volunteer / Sean. Where is Sean? Bring in Sean.
Come on in. He's very hot now.
Normal. Very clean cut looking, Terry.
He is.
I didn't think we had those kind of listeners.
But hot enough.
He's a white bread stiff, but we like him.
White bread stiff.
Sean, are you aware you're a white bread stiff?
Yes, I am.
Do you think there'd be any... We seem to be leaning that you make the grade as hot enough. Do you think we have made the right decision?
Sure.
He's very modest.
7 of you, Strip Apprentice candidates, said Sean would not be hot enough. Do any of you want to fight the notion that we seem to be thinking that Sean is hot enough? Anyone want to step forward and give a an opinion as to why Sean is definitely not hot enough. You keep driving if you see him waiting on the corner of Jamba Juice.
This is Devin, and I was definitely wrong. He's very clean cut, good looking guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's
admitting defeat, Terry.
Okay, it's Sade again. It's Sade
geez.
again.
Oh,
So
geez.
first, I put he wasn't hot enough, right? So then I see this.
No, you have that he's hot enough.
Oh,
You might want to
so-
shut your ass
No,
up.
no, hot enough. No, but check this out. The reason he wouldn't be, just because for controversial reasons.
This is one you got right, and you want to know.
Controversial reasons why he wouldn't be, because, you know, he's getting a little older here. He's a little conservative. His mom or his grandmother or somebody picked out his shoes.
You're really
We
lucky.
don't really
you have-
know. You know what I mean? So we know he's definitely white.
She's really lucky she has Bajuba breasts there.
But he's
She's
so cute.
You are really lucky you
Very
have
cute.
big
With the cute
kahungas.
little dimple on the side.
Mm-hmm. She is really lucky she's got some huge kahungas, Terry. Otherwise, she'd be just an outcast in life.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Let me see. We had Walt, Devin, Tracy, Teresa, Hammy, Amy, and is it Annalise? Yes. Annalise.
She's a tall drink of water there.
Terry, they all said that Sean would not make the grade, that he would not be hot enough. Not that he's hot. He could certainly, if we had a competition as to whether he's hot, that'd be a whole different story.
Sure.
He may make the grade there, but he certainly clears the high bar of hot enough.
Yes.
All right, this is Teresa, and I think he is an attractive man,
Oh, geez.
although the age being
39.
I would probably, the gray hair,
But you-
I would probably drive by. I wouldn't stop. And that's
He's
nothing
not
against you.
gray. He's got a little salt in the
Grayer
pepper there.
than I would probably stop.
Well, you knew he was 39 when you were evaluating whether he was hot enough.
If a friend sets you up with him, you're not going to be mad at your friend. You're not going to say, how could you do that to me? He's an attractive guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Step back,
And
Teresa.
for the record, he definitely works out. I touched his arm. It's
what?
very nice.
Oh, that wasn't his arm, baby.
Oh, that was his third arm. That was the long arm of the law. Hammy, please step to the microphone, Hammy. Hammy wanted to do his best in this competition.
Yes, he did.
He has already lost a point. Do you agree, Hammy? I know you're a great evaluator of men and their handsomeness. Would you tell us whether you think Sean is hot enough?
Well, I don't want to go there, but if I had to go there, being she made me went there, I give Sean hot like the sun.
Oh,
hot like the sun. Man, you went there quick.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to go there. You wanted to throw it out like no, it has before.
Right.
Light years all of a sudden.
It wasn't just a misty hot. It was hot as the sun.
We're not talking partly cloudy.
No.
Sean, I appreciate your volunteering. It doesn't seem like anyone really wants to fight this. Seven people have lost a point, Terry.
Oh, for
adjust
shame's
your scorecards. Walt, Devin, Tracy, Teresa, Hammy, Annalise, and Amy have all misjudged the man who has been now described as being hot as the sun.
Yes.
Is your wife aware of that there, Sean?
No.
Okay.
Well, now she should be.
They never are they?
No, they aren't. I'm hot as... Okay, not really.
Yes. Thank you, Sean.
Yes. Have a good day, Sean.
Yes, we have some parting gifts for you outside, Sean and Jessica. We have any parting gifts? Give them some parting gifts.
We'll find
They
some.
volunteered their time.
Yeah, they did.
Exercise number 3.
Ooh, Steven's so tired from all this exercise.
I know. His shin splint is starting to kick in.
Listen closely. Listen carefully. Exercise number 3.
Gotcha.
I don't want any questions. I will not answer them. Exercise number 3 is going to be very clear. I haven't explained it to them yet, have I? Okay.
No.
You will partner up.
Oh, yeah.
You will choose your partner. I'm giving you that liberty. Then one of you will be sitting at the microphone that Terry Free is sitting at right now. You will be... Oh, jeez. Who just... Oh, dear. Wow.
They got it down.
Yeah, they do.
There's two of them touching each
Who's
other.
got the woohoo?
You got some fans, Terry. And some of these strippers can't keep their hands off each other.
I know.
It's kinda nice.
Yeah, we've got 2 back there. Who
Yes.
are,
We have 2
All
that are
over
already
it.
going to run away and elope later today, Terry. They'll be married by tomorrow on the show, assuming they survive.
Yeah.
We're going to have a married couple here. Right on the same steps that Rosie O'Donnell got married at. Listen carefully. One of you is going to volunteer in your partner little group there to be the strip club DJ. Now, I'm sure you're all just too familiar with the way the strip club DJ sounds.
Right.
And you're going to introduce the other to the, how you say, main stage.
Woo!
And that person is going to do their best, a lap dancing experience on our little friend that feels like he's being shafted in all this and volunteered himself. He's going to be putting on his sweatpants right now, Terry.
Oh, wow.
Vinny the Pooh. All right, so we're going to see your... What's that?
I saw 4-foot rule.
We'll discuss that during the break. Clear?
Clear. That
One is the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to introduce before, then a 2-minute dance for Vinny the Pooh during, and then a reintroduction, how you kind of like take them off the main stage as the strip club DJ does, Terry.
Right.
Thank them and all that other fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the one who puts out the best performance is going to earn some points in this, Terry.
Oh, good.
We want to see if they really have talent for their own business. Because if you don't have talent for your own business, how can you expect to leapfrog into ours and then make a go of it?
Right.
You really can't, Terry.
No.
He said, trying to justify this segment. You really can't expect that there are going to be people that can't even master their own trade.
Right.
Come over to ours and do a good show.
Right.
Shocker. Sade has a question.
You think?
How do you know Sade has a question?
Because she just
wrote it
handed
down.
it to the hot shot
Oh, wait. Yes, I will.
Oh, jeez.
later on today.
Sade's question is...
Can I dance with Sean or you?
Mm-hmm. And your answer is?
Sean would love it.
Oh, jeez! It's got some big milkers, dude.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, jeez. You partner up with... Do we have an odd number of people here?
No, it's even.
Are they contestants?
It's all even.
So I was going to say, if we have an odd number, then the person has to be the strip club DJ and the dancer. They got to introduce themselves and run over to Vinny the Pooh and dance for 2 minutes and then reintroduce themselves to it.
Here I am to the main stage. It's me.
Yeah. Sade obviously already realizes that nobody wants to partner with her, Terry, because she's got a mouth that goes yatta yatta yatta. And maybe Sade has to do this by herself.
Ooh.
If no one wants to partner with her. Okay, easy now. People want you. There's just no one here that seems to be showing any interest. Anyhow. But she's got some big milkers, Terry. I have some interest. Anyhow. Go back outside. When you come back, exercise number 3.
The T-Man. What you gonna do with all those...
It's Strip Apprentice. We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
I just lost my job.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a cause. And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a gift dedication.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And now...
Please don't twist my testicles.
Here's T-Man.
Golly, Miss Molly.
Mindless blather is what it's been. No doubt about that, Terry. However, hey, strippers are pretty hot.
I told you wouldn't be disappointed.
Yes. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know, Terry. We selected them pretty much a lot by email. Yeah, there were a couple of pictures to go with, but still. You never know until you get them all congregated together.
Mm-hmm.
Points have been earned. Points have been lost. Yes, we are already in full swing as far as Strip Apprentice is concerned. A few of them have to get fired by the end of today, Terry. A few of them will not make it back to tomorrow. Who will they be? Maybe a lot rides on that, Terry, in this next segment. Oh, is Vinny the Pooh in the best spot in all of America right now, Terry?
Yeah, he is.
He was the one complaining, bitching, moaning. He was the one really upset that he's not getting this show that leads into Hot Mix, that one of these strippers outside, Terry, will be getting that.
Right.
I'll forget about that for a second.
Mm-hmm. He's on the couch right now, Terry.
He
He's on the morning show couch with
hiking up my trousers.
With a wireless microphone. Hiking up his trousers?
Hiking up his
Mm-hmm. It's the opposite direction of the way I go. But anyhow, whichever way you prefer.
Right, make sure they stay on real tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vinny the Pooh's going to be on the receiving end of this next exercise, Terry. And you know what? He may have just lucked out.
Why?
Because as you look at the pairs outside, and Pacey Davis confirmed this for me, amongst the men who are part of the tandem with some of their fellow Strip Apprentice candidates, they seem to be taking on the role of the DJ, introducing the stripper.
Oh, so he did.
And he doesn't have to worry about having a male stripper grinding on his package, his little poo package. I don't need that.
Oh my God, his little
at all. You lucked out, dude. God. Because from what Pasty told me, all the guys, there are 3 guys, Hammy, Walt, and Tracy. They're all going to be the DJs here, Terry. And you know what? I haven't told them this, but I think they should be aware of this. This should be instinct to them, like radio I have shared with them is instinct to us, as you know, very much. We expect to hear the real strip club DJ come out to play here, Terry.
Oh, absolutely.
We expect to hear the chasiness, the drippiness.
So we'll be scoring them on that, right?
The nasal, everything. That is, yes, going to be part of the way they get scored.
Yeah.
Which tandem does the best job? Vinny the Pooh with the wireless microphone can tell us from his end how it's working out over there.
I'll be telling, too. I think Walt has a really nice back.
I just wonder if Pasty Dave is feeling a little neglected here. Maybe Pasty Dave should get a dance or two here as well, Terry.
I think so. Maybe so.
Mm-hmm. Pasty.
That would be fine.
Are you feeling envious? Are you feeling jealous? Is there something you want to say? Is there anything we need to know? What's the deal here?
Just looking over at Vinny there and remembering him before the show and thinking how lucky he is now to be a part of this program.
So you're willing to just step in at any point if I just throw you in there, or what?
Absolutely. If my assistance is needed, I'd be more than happy to give my lap.
You're very particular with the women that you go for. They're all types. We have black women, we have white women, we got all kinds of different women out there. There's some that have really petite and really good bodies in that fashion. Some are a little thicker and good, but there's really no one that I think has a really bad body.
No,
Terry.
I agree. I don't, yeah.
The one that may have a little questionable body makes up for it with the huge milkers. I mean, just burying the room here. Pasty, is there anything that you want it to be known right now before we start as far as who I should throw you in on, or you're good with anyone?
There was a couple of them that stood out, but I mean, I'll be happy with whoever you think would be good. I'm very peculiar, and there's definitely a couple of different peculiar.
Yeah, we know.
Probably not the word you meant, but yes, you are particular.
There's some hot girls down here, so.
You are very peculiar with a Freudian slip.
Which one?
Pasty, you want to tell us which ones caught your eye?
I definitely liked the stomach tattoo.
Oh.
I like
heavy, Terry, yes. That's how you refer to her, the stomach tattoo?
Yep.
Okay. I think that would be, which one is that?
Her Christy?
I know who he's talking about.
Okay, yes.
That's a hot shot favorite.
I also like the champion dancer, or the one that had won the competition or something.
Oh, you know what? He's got really big time taste, Terry.
Yeah,
he's got the Jessica Alba taste. You need to see. That's why he's not getting laid, Terry. You need to have bad taste to get laid.
You're right. You're probably right.
You know, if you have too good a taste,
right?
Like he has, he's picked out probably the top two amongst the whole field is strong.
Yes.
But you pick out the top two out of the strong field, and you're going to be in trouble.
I know.
You know, I just want to, but I want to keep the thing flowing. I want to keep the thing flowing, so working in Pasty Dave may or may not happen.
Okay.
But as you know, what's going to happen here is as they've gotten into pairs, they're going to have one person be on the mic and introduce the other that will be the stripper that will walk over to Vinny the Pooh and do a quick little strip moment so we can see their talents from their side of the working world, Terry, and we can incorporate that with what we've learned from their radio instincts this morning and get a good idea as to who is stepping forward this morning.
Good deal.
Makes sense, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
We're pretty much just getting our rocks off this morning, and that's all there is to it. Anyhow, Pasty, bring in the first couple, would you please? Who is the first tandem, if they may introduce themselves here at the Coop 93 Studios, Terry, for Strip Apprentice 2005? Oh, of course, he's always first through the door, Terry. He may be first out of the door, too, by the way.
Good morning.
Yes, would you reintroduce yourself?
I'm Tracy.
Yes, Tracy. And your partner this morning you've selected, or they selected you, is?
Sade.
Sade. Okay, now I want you to get into that strip club DJ mode.
Yo, T-Man, she took off her belt already.
Okay, easy there. You're going to be able to be all right through this.
So you know.
She might whip him with it. Whip him.
Can I give a fake club name?
You want a fake club DJ name?
No, a fake club name.
You want to have your own club?
Part of his act. Part of the DJ
T-Man,
mode.
she's taking off my belt.
All right, easy now, baby.
Wait, easy, girl. I haven't even started.
We haven't asked for the dance to start.
Yeah, I got to introduce you.
Okay, yes, the introduction has been made yet. We want to find out what strip club we're at now because our friend here, what's your name again? Tracy.
Tracy.
Doesn't only want to be a strip club DJ, he wants to have his own club.
Hey.
Okay, hey. The name of your club, don't hurt the young lad, please.
Jeez.
All right. Any injuries, you're going to be immediately fired. Unless he's looking for him. Are you looking for him?
Just a little bit.
Get it, Vinny.
Okay. We're at what club right now there, Tracy?
Club Blue.
We're at Club Blue. Oh, how creative. And we're welcoming who?
And now, welcome to the main stage. She is fine as blackberry wine. She's going to take you and make you want to give you them dollars. It is here. It is now on the main stage. Sade.
Here's $5, Tracy.
Thanks, bro.
She hasn't even gotten on him yet, Terry. What is she waiting for?
It's taking forever, man.
I hope you don't think it's going to be like any more than the typical 1 minute, 30-second song that you get in the club here.
Get on it, girl.
You better get on him quick.
Get on it, girl.
She's dancing like the forfeit rule's already in effect.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Oh, yes, there it is.
Big rump, Terry.
There they go, 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2.
She's not grinding in the fashion that I was hoping for here, Terry.
She can move, though.
Winnie the Pooh, who got kind of shafted in this whole process of Apprentice, should be getting some fringe benefits here.
Something. If you're taking my job, please. You don't stop until he says stop.
We have seen some shyness finally in Sade, Terry, that I didn't expect, Terry.
No, me either.
Bring it out, girl.
You're going to be this shy with
What
me.
is happening here at Club Blue there, Tracy?
Oh, she's putting the belt
The lights are on.
Here we go.
What kind of women do you hire, man?
What kind of women are you hiring? She's not even grinding on him. She's not even straddling him.
She grinding on him a couple times.
This place
She's
sucks.
already
Let's
been
go to
grinding on
Denny's.
him.
Yeah, this place sucks. We don't want Sade.
All right, the song is fading out.
Thank you very much. That was Sade. Thank you for coming out.
Okay, that's...
Do you have change? Go back.
That's...
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you need a couple of quarters back when you get that kind of dance. Okay, that was couple number 1. That was Tracy and Sade. Sade, how do you feel?
Thank you, Sade.
Sade, grab the microphone there. Tell us how you feel your performance was. Was that your A game?
You know what? That was about a B+. But
Yeah,
check this out.
You're a very easy grader.
I did very well, but you didn't tell me how long I had, so I was taking my time getting to it.
You have just as
So
long
let's
as,
ask Vinny. Let's ask Vinny.
just as long as I get when I pay $20 a song.
Right. That backdrop,
Yeah, how does it feel?
Vinny.
How does it feel, Sade?
She's over here interviewing me. Nah. I mean, she was
the back grind. Come on, baby. Come on.
You take no clothes off? And
Look, what about the cha-cha?
You know what,
It's a
Sade?
strip
When you're haggling with your customers like this, it's really sad.
Yeah. Yo, give me my $1
All right,
back.
couple number 1, thank you.
Second
She's
stage.
got an excuse for everything, too, by the way.
Say it was good.
Thank
What you
you.
need in your life, right?
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sade. Let's bring in couple number 2. Couple.
Oh, number 2.
I love a good number 2.
Yeah.
Cleans out your colon. All right. Couple number 2.
She's unzipping me already, teammate.
Easy now. We haven't started yet. We haven't
She's
started.
positioning me.
Okay, easy. Not pasty. What's your name?
Same guy.
Why don't you remind us who you two are again, just so it's on the record?
I'm Jill, and Kayla will be dancing for us.
Now, Jill, you certainly look like you have some dancing skills of your own. Why did you choose to go in this pattern here, that you're the club DJ and she's the dancer? How did that come to fruition?
I think that we just kind of mutually agreed that she's a little more bendy than I am at this point in the morning.
I'm not anymore.
But by 11 a.m. you get as bendy as they get, is that right?
11 p.m. I get as bendy as you want, honey.
As I want, well. Okay, well, without further ado, we have, again, what are your names? We have...
Jill and Kayla.
Jill and Kayla. And it's Kayla dancing?
Yes.
Kayla's dancing, and our new strip club DJ is going to introduce Kayla at this time.
Up next, coming to the main stage, we have the sensuous, hot blonde Kayla. Guaranteed to make your boys moist, so pay attention. You don't want to miss a second of this show.
Here comes the show.
Oh, I'm getting moist.
Overdue. Give me some room. Coming through.
Oh, my God. Wow. Now we're talking.
Teammate, we have a winner.
We can't have a winner yet there.
Contest over.
There he goes. Yo, we have a winner.
You can do that in jeans?
Saturday Night Beaver is officially in effect right now. Yo, don't worry about the music, girl. Do your thing. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa! Vinny got quiet real quick. Did you notice that?
Unless you're throwing out another 20, Vinny. The song is over. And
there she is, gentlemen. The lovely hot body of Kayla. Make sure you get a dancer for her and spend some time with this gorgeous hottie. Don't be afraid, boys. She won't bite unless you pay extra.
Oh, what a radio host, Terry.
Wow, that's good.
Yes.
That was
real good. Couple number 2.
Good job.
That's Kayla and company. There they are.
It must have been really good. Vinny wasn't the only one that got quiet, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny's moist, too.
Yo, she took off my everything.
You're not the stripper, though, right?
Does that mean you need a break as far as couple number 3? Are you ready for Pasty to step in? Oh, jeez. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. All right, thank you, couple number 2. Couple number 3. How many couples, how many tandems are there here this morning? We have 6 total. That's right. We have 6. We have 12.
We have 6.
All right, easy, Steven. Come on, give me some slack. We have 12 final contestants for Apprentice 2005. And the next up, the very serious face of Walt is grabbing a hold of those headphones, Terry. He's paired up with... Why don't you reintroduce your partner there?
Christy.
Christy is going to be dancing.
She's hot, T.
Oh, jeez. You have to tell me?
I'm just letting you know.
I can see for myself, yes. We have Walt and Christy. Walt is going to introduce Christy at this time without any more delays. Please share with us the lovely Christy.
Welcome to the club. This is Christy. Now open up your pockets and your wallets. Now remember, these ladies work on tips and tips alone, so be generous.
That's all you got, Walt? I know Christy's got a lot more than that.
Kind of a letdown.
Her hands are cold today.
She had the moves.
She's more of a slow mover. She's more of a methodical mover here. Mm-hmm.
They always grab his stomach. I'm glad I wasn't up there. Awkward. You need all of them in there at once to grab the whole stomach.
I'm now grabbing her ankle.
You're giving it right back to her, huh, there, Vinny? Yes.
Ooh, I touched her ankle. I touched her ankle.
Vinny gives great ankle, Terry.
She loves me. She loves me.
I'm grabbing her.
You're pulling her hair.
Yo, she's wanting me to, so
right. Yeah, that's right. Save it for the judge.
They all want you to pull their hair, Vinny. There's a sign on the door that says that.
Right.
Oh, direct eye contact. Yo,
you like that, Vinny?
Yo, that's so fun.
Yes.
Oh, they got the tongue.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they got a tongue, boy. So
and just when you get worked up to the fullest extent, you hear the DJ come back on and say...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Christy. Don't forget, these ladies work on tips and tips alone.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a fan.
Walt has one line, and he's going to go with it twice.
I think he nailed it.
Walt, do these ladies work on tips and tips alone?
Most of them do.
Oh,
I never knew that.
Man. Thank you, Walt and Christy.
Get $6 an hour?
A fine job, don't you know?
That was on point.
It's going to be tough. As Vinny can attest, it's going to be tough to eliminate Terry.
Yo.
Some of these people are going to have to be eliminated this morning, Terry.
I can't even remember who went first.
Mm-hmm. And next up, whenever you're ready to be relieved, Pasty is pastily ready for his dances. The next up, remind us who you two are. Please tell us. Put your headphones on if you don't mind. Go ahead, yes.
Oh, boy, she's having trouble. Let me help her. Not a good sign.
The headphones go on your head.
Okay, you are. I remember you from yesterday. You're Devin.
This is Devin.
And who is your partner over there?
My partner's Annalise.
She's very tall. She's 6'1", Terry, and tons of fun. She is with. You don't wear heels, do you? When you're dancing to be 6'11"? What? Come on. She almost has to duck here in the studio. She's so tall.
Double the size of Vinny.
She is hot, though.
Man, we had Trey Simmons. We had a lot of NBA players down here. Never looked as tall as you in the studio. But anyway, why don't you introduce your little friend who's going to dance for Vinny the Pooh with her red hair and her long body. Who do we got?
We have Annalise, sexy Annalise, coming to the main stage.
Oh.
Let's give her that thing in your pants, the 6 inches long with a head, those dollar bills, guys.
Oh, jeez. All right, whatever.
That didn't make any sense.
I don't know.
He's dueling banjos? What is this?
I'm running out of music.
Don't hurt yourself now.
How's it working over there?
She's banging her head on the ceiling.
Looks like she's only got one move, Terry. I don't like a one-move stripper.
Well, maybe the song.
Man. Well, it's a good move.
What? It's a great move.
From here, it looks like a good move. You're telling me it's a great move, Vinny?
It's a great move.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I don't need to go see the Statue of Liberty now. I feel like I just had my tour of the Statue of Liberty. And it moves.
You have to really see it from my vantage point. There it goes. There it goes.
That's nice.
Right there.
Oh, man, she's gyrating now, maybe. Yes, it's these banjos. They do it every time, Terry. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
But I'm glad she did.
Oh!
Oh, that's not bad.
She's so tall, it's awkward, Terry.
Well, you know what's interesting? I mean, for being so tall, you got to admit, she does move pretty well. She's got to angle herself way down low to Winnie the Pooh, and she does a pretty fine job.
Maybe you're
right?
impressed at 4'5", Terry, but
no, you guys are not. I thought it was pretty impressive.
It's working. Is it working for you, Winnie the Pooh?
It's working. Yes. Fast.
Hey, getting a little poo tall boy or what?
What?
Never mind. Believe me, I don't even know what I said.
I hope Pacey doesn't get a tall boy. We'll have to leave the room.
Oh, jeez. And I believe that is our session with our very tall participant and her little
Let's give
friend.
it up for Annalise.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Annalise.
And that's all you got as a strip club DJ? Okay. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being here.
Who says a 7-foot woman can't strip?
Mm-hmm. It is time now for Winnie the Pooh to take a little moment on the bench, bring in Pasty Dave.
Oh, yeah.
In his best Puma sweatsuit.
Smelling of smoke.
Smelling of smoke.
It's like the strip club. Will fit right in.
And ready for action. Talk about a stripper being right in her element. Okay.
By the way, he's no longer Pasty. He's turned crimson.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm not sure why.
Crimson Dave is taking his spot on the couch, and Winnie the Pooh, you now will have to do the job of bringing in the next pair. We have two left. They are certainly separating themselves, Terry, as far as who the top flight.
Oh, yeah.
Caliber people for Strip Apprentice are and who aren't.
I think so.
Uh-oh, look
Definitely.
out. Look at this strip club DJ. Would you please introduce yourself and your partner at this time before you get into your strip club DJ mode?
Should I just say my name?
Yes, that would work.
And then?
Yes. Now, you're not in your strip club DJ mode yet. You're just introducing yourself and your partner.
Okay. Good morning. It's the Ham Sandwich Man. And my partner, beautiful.
Yes. Now, please introduce your partner and welcome her to the main stage. Yes.
Kicking it live in the place to be. She's sexy. She's hot. She's one of a kind. Cheers, beautiful.
Yes, that's her name, Terry. Beautiful.
And yes, she is.
Does she live up to her name? Let's see here.
Yes, she does.
Look at Pasty Dave with his horn rim glasses.
Awkward.
Looking as awkward as a man could ever look.
Very good smelling over here.
Oh, geez.
Beautiful, you haven't even touched him yet. Is there a reason why? You're going to touch him? Uh-huh.
Oh,
Pasty, a comment or two, or you're just without any wind in your...
That's a great move. I would definitely do that again. Recommend it to whoever you dance for. She has got a booty.
Oh, man, the whitest guy in the world saying booty. There it is.
Oh, my.
Very bizarre.
It's bouncing for me. She is bouncing it.
What are you referring to there, Pasty?
Oh, her booty.
Oh, the booty, okay.
Back for more. Hi.
Remember, he couldn't even get it done with himself one time.
She's in full straddle mode now.
Oh, wow. You happy to see me, or is that a 40-sack in your pocket?
She has got nothing to hide here.
But do you, Pasty? Do you?
Uh-oh.
Here comes the belt.
The belt is coming out. Oh, no. Oh, my.
Whoa.
Hammy, how do you think your partner's doing over there?
Thumbs up.
That's not all, Hammy.
I agree.
That's what you call your thumb. That's fine.
Nice.
All right, 20 seconds. Give us your best move.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
20 seconds.
Pasty's really good at acting not gay.
Oh, yay! He's had a lot of practice. Without further ado, why don't you thank your partner for being on the main stage there, Hammy.
Let's give a live round of applause to beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget the tip.
Oh, jeez.
Tip the club DJ. Yes, well done. Well done. What a tandem. What a tandem.
One more?
Okay, now Vinnie the Pooh and Pasty, because they're sharing the same $20 bill. Get dance for it together as one. Dance for it together as one. Both take a seat on the couch there.
The dance for each other?
No.
Hey, dude, does this feel pretty good?
The last couple to come in. The last couple. Oh, this is a nice one. That's interesting how they've separated themselves, though. The hotter one's going to the microphone. All right, why don't you take a seat? Why don't you take a seat and
Once again,
just quickly remind us of your names. Remind us of your names.
My name's Amy.
Amy, and you are here with?
Teresa.
Teresa. Why don't you welcome Teresa to the main stage as only you can do?
Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a treat for you? This gem is so hot, she'll make the ice cream melt off your cone.
My cone.
Coming at you one time, the tempting, tantalizing Teresa.
Want to see my cone head, Terry? Oh, it is. She's dancing. She's dancing for the twosome that is.
Just hit me in.
Wow.
Hit me in the cone.
Just got across to the face.
Oh, she's grabbing my cone.
You wanna give it a go?
She's focusing on Vinnie the Pooh more. She's giving him more attention. I would feel slighted, Terry. I would feel slighted if I'm Pasty Dave.
She just moved over.
Just switched. Okay. Now I've got the attention.
Pasty is so weird in every word that comes out of his mouth.
Yeah. What do you do?
There.
Oh, hello.
Jeez. Did that tickle, Pasty?
It did.
Yes.
I just got attacked by the boobs.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Boy, his face is just a shade I've never seen.
Yes. Even his glasses look harder. Wow.
Oh, my Jesus.
Oh, I see what, that is some serious stuff over there now, Terry. This one is not holding back.
No.
Not at all.
Stop touching my leg, Vinny.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Bringing out our A game. Terry Free. You all right there, Terry? Yes. Terry, you can't even approach the microphone.
Pasty might not have to even download porn today.
Well, let's thank our friend here for putting out a grade A effort. What do you have?
All right, give it up for Teresa, y'all. Thank you, Teresa. That was beautiful. Gentlemen, she'll be down in a moment to satisfy your every burning desire.
I got a couple of
Did you
those.
see my medical records? How do you know it was burning? Anyhow.
Take two of these.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Yes, Terry, we have seen their talents. They have certainly a widespread field of talents here, as you know. Did we get any closer to being able to eliminate any of these people, Terry?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I'm not positive. I think we should try it again during the break.
One more time?
Some of them must go, Terry. We are coming to the end of show number 1 for Apprentice 2005.
Very competitive.
And
That's for sure.
I'm saying that 33.3333% of these ladies and gentlemen must go, Terry. We must narrow the field.
Yeah.
Shows like this go so fast.
Okay. When we get back,
Oh, gosh.
those that must go will be told not to return tomorrow for day number 2 of Apprentice 2005.
The T-Man.
Hey, what's up? It's Cube 83.
It's Strip Apprentice. We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
I just lost my job.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a cause. And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a gift dedication.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah.
And now,
Please don't twist my testicles.
here's T-Man.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Easy now. We are off and running, don't you know, Terry?
Yeah, we are.
We have gotten a full scope already of what these fine contestants have to offer, where their flaws may lie, Terry. What talents they can put forth, and what they have hidden deep inside. That they'll bring out only at 10:01.
When the lights are off.
Look what I found.
Hey, Terry, by the end of the segment, I have to eliminate 1/3 of the final 12 contestants that we began today in Strip Apprentice 2005 with. It's going to be a difficult decision, as you know, Terry. Maybe one of them, maybe some of them, maybe they want to volunteer themselves. Maybe they look around, they've seen the competition, they've been a part of the festivities all morning, and they say, you know what, I have no chance. T-Man, write me down as a resignation candidate.
Oh.
Would somebody want to step forward? Maybe a few of you step forward, make it easier on us, and say, you know what, this is not for me. I didn't know that until today. I know it now. Please take this time, take one step forward, and submit your resignation. Anyone stepping forward?
No sale.
Please raise your hand if you're sure you're going to win this thing. And this time, Friday morning, you'll be given a contract to sign. The hands went up quick, Terry?
Oh, yeah, all of them.
I don't have a great view of them right now.
No.
It's a damn shame the way this studio is constructed, Terry.
I know.
I have a great view of you, baby.
Yeah.
I've seen you every day for a number of years.
Yeah.
So they raised their hands pretty quick?
Yeah, they did all
Well,
of
there are
them.
some that were quicker to raise their hands than others, Terry?
Oh, they all went up just quick as ever.
Oh, geez, Terry, there was one exercise this morning that has not been finalized. We have Karen B. Wild, music director of our fine radio station, Cube 93. Cube 93.
Yeah,
She is going to tell us what her analysis was of the batter mix, Terry, of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today. That these fine Strip Apprentice finalists put together.
All right.
She is here to give us insight as far as instincts in the radio world that one may have and didn't realize in putting together the best mix. Karen, you looked them all over. You had plenty of time. Did any of these contestants stand out in any way that we should be aware of that could give us more information as far as the firing of 1/3 of the candidates of this morning?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes, a handful of them.
Karen's a real stickler. She sends out these surly emails from time to time.
Yeah, she does.
I like things to be correct in their place.
All right, Karen, you read over some of the mixes. What did you decipher from some of their efforts this morning?
Are we calling out names or just...
Oh, I love to call out names.
Call it for what it is,
Please
man.
identify. Well, first off, were there some errors that you want to bring up before you bring up who put together the best mix? There's some things that stood out in a negative way.
I want to throw out the errors first.
Okay, who caught your eye in a negative way here?
Number one would be Amy.
Amy, take one step forward, Amy. What was the problem with Amy?
Amy chose a song that had the F word in the title, and that's a big no-no in radio.
Depends who you're asking, and apparently you haven't listened to this radio station recently. There are ways around that.
Right.
So that's something we can work with, especially because Amy's really hot. Okay. So is that all about Amy?
That's about with Amy.
Okay, what's the next
Moving on to
error? Yes.
Devin.
Devin, take one step forward. The short little thing that was here yesterday, Terry. A little cutesy, but a lot of Devin. Okay, what do you have on Devin?
Devin selected the Thunderdome theme by Diana Ross. It's actually Tina Turner.
Oh. All right, if you're going to get all black people mixed up, Devin, that is something we don't tolerate here at Coop 93.
Yeah,
and
not here at Coop.
that is certainly going to be one demerit against Devin, Terry. You got to know Tina Turner from Diana Ross.
Big difference there.
Even though this is a station that doesn't play either of the two, even on the oldest school lunches, Terry.
Right,
you got to know your radio history.
Right.
And Devin, you have anything to say in that defense, in that regard, as far as why you mistook?
I did have a question mark because I wasn't sure.
Question marks don't work all the time. Oh, she had a question mark. Why don't you say so? Totally excusable. You think Diana Ross wants to hear about your question mark? You think that flies with Tina Turner and a great pair of legs? Okay. Your next eye-catching list was
Beauty.
put forth by Beauty.
Oh, geez.
Okay, Beauty. What was her problem?
Listed Supersonic by Salt and Peppa. It's actually JJ Fad. She said she had a slash next to it.
I had a slash, and then I had either
The
that.
Salt and Pepper have anything to do with the
I had
writing,
tramp
maybe?
If you look at it, it said tramp.
okay.
Yeah, and then I put slap because I didn't know.
Well, I don't know. All I need to know is the word Salt and Pepper were there for no reason that I can think of, Terry.
Right.
They weren't part of the inspiration of that song. They didn't write the song. They didn't obviously perform the song.
All I know is that you don't want to confuse the music director.
Right.
Not a good way to get on the air.
So that certainly counts as a demerit as far as I'm concerned.
I would say so, yes.
Beauty. Wow. We expected more out of someone named Beauty. And you know what? I wasn't loving Beauty's dance, by the way. I thought Beauty had a lot more to offer. She wasn't really putting a lot out there. Wow. That was a kind of weak dance you did a few moments ago, Beauty. What do you want to say about that? You put a slash through that one, too?
You have a crook in your neck because you was trying to watch.
I was trying to watch. I had a crick in my neck. Oh, she's not doing an imitation of me, Terry? Does her imitation of me have any juice whatsoever, Terry?
We already have people on the air doing that.
Put a slash through that one?
Yeah. We already have an afternoon guy doing that, so.
Crick in my neck because I was ready to hang myself watching your dance.
Told for the news?
The next one. I was preparing for the news, yes.
Yeah, held a sign that said, kick the chair, quick.
It is.
Put me out of my misery.
The next one that caught your eye. Are we still on a negative way here?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of negatives.
Got a couple left. Sade?
Sade.
Had originally written down Ray Charleston.
Ray Charleston.
You don't know the great legendary Ray Charles, especially since the movie was just an Academy Award winning movie just a couple of minutes ago.
How observant I am, okay? This is what a
Do we need her on the mic?
Come on.
All right. What do you... Yes.
You made a comment, a joke, if you will.
About the Charleston.
Write down the Charleston. Who knows?
So
I wrote Charleston. And then over here's Ray Charles. That's something else I'm talking about.
All right, I'm a little lukewarm on her explanation, Terry.
Look at it.
Okay. Let me take a look.
This is what I think about that. Ready? Mm-hmm. I have a prepared statement. Yeah. Are you ready to hear it?
I'm ready to hear it.
I just wrote that.
Slide back.
All right, you know what?
Go on, bye-bye.
Take a step back, please. Please.
You're getting buzzed.
Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm not necessarily going to put a demerit on Sade's scorecard for that one, Terry. I'm willing to buy her explanation, even though she got a little bit over the top with her explanation, getting all in everyone's face.
Yeah, relax. Did she put Sade on her list?
That is.
Sade sucks.
Anything else real quick? What do you got?
Walt had just a few spelling errors that just kind of threw me off.
What were his spelling errors?
He spelled Snoop Dogg's gin and juice with a J on gin.
Double J? Well, you know what? Snoop Dogg should have done it that way. Anyhow, what else?
And he wrote Cindy Lauper instead of Lauper.
Oh, you gotta be respectful to the great Cindy Lauper, Terry.
Well, you don't know Cindy Lauper.
What?
Maybe you don't know it.
You want to tell us about Cindy Lauper? You what?
He said he's tired.
He's tired. We don't need tired people down here.
No.
If that's his explanation, you know what? I can get a good remedy for that. Stay home tomorrow.
Right, sleep in.
Terry, I'm ready to single. Well, who had the best list, by the way?
Hands down, I'm gonna have to give it to Jill.
What did Jill have on her list?
Way to go.
Real quick, what did Jill have on her list?
She had Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones,
Yes.
Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, A Material Girl by Madonna, Respect by Aretha Franklin, Kanye West with Gold Digger, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, and the Pussycat Dolls, Don't Ya.
Way to go.
Hand job for Hot Shot.
It's a better mix.
Yes, it is a better mix.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
No.
Anyhow, I have categorized them all in 3 groups, Terry.
Okay.
2 of these groups will stay. 1 of these groups will go.
Ooh.
Where is my dramatic music? He said, stalling for time.
Under D.
Read that list again there.
It was Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones.
Slower.
Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Madonna, Material Girl. Aretha Franklin with Respect. Kanye West with Gold Digger. Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back.
One more time.
Sharon's doing her shift right now.
I got it.
She is.
Okay.
He's doing it live.
I have categorized them in 3 groups, Terry. We have Group A, Group B, and Group C.
Okay.
If you hear your name and you're in Group A, I want you all to huddle up over there. Group B, I want you to huddle up all right here. Group C, all right here as soon as you hear your name. Group A, we have Walt, we have Beauty, we have Devin, we have Teresa. All huddle up over there, please. In Group B, we have Jill, we have Christy, we have Amy, we have Tracy. Huddle up. You know what huddle up means? Come on.
Ready to play the feud.
Yes. A little more to your left, please, Group B, as you huddle to your left, Oh, look at Walt. He loves, or not Walt.
No,
Tracy loves to huddle. Please move to your left and huddle up. There they go.
Okay, stop right there.
That's quite a sight.
There you go.
And Group C, obviously, the 4 remaining. We have Kayla, we have Sade, we have Ham Sandwich Man, and we have Annalise. Huddle together as one.
Huddle.
The one of these 3 groups, Terry,
Yes.
is out of here.
Gone.
One of these 3 groups must go. Will a representative from Group B please step forward and tell me who they think that group should be?
Which group should go?
Yes, look around.
I'm going to have to say Group A.
And why?
Well, I think that, Walt, a little quiet. Walt. Devin, I heard her on the air yesterday. Not so much. I think they could have had a little bit more personality, to be honest.
Group A, can I please have representatives to step forward and defend yourselves and tell us why you shouldn't go and some other group should?
Well, I don't think I should go because I have a lot of personality.
But my teammates.
But my teammates, they're cool. I mean,
so you're a little worried about the company you're keeping in Group A. Is that what you're worried about?
Exactly.
So you're a little concerned about your fate right now.
In my group.
And you're selling out the rest of your group on that microphone right now.
How'd you know?
Please go back and join your group. Group C, a representative, please. Hustle, time is short.
Hammy's coming on up.
Hammy, your group seems to be staying out of the mix here. You don't seem to be involved in any of the squabbling thus far. It seems like your group is safe. Do you feel safe?
Well, T-Man, I feel pretty safe. I think all three groups did a good job, but
wrong.
But if I have to pick a group, I'll pick a group that's got to go.
And the group would be?
Oh wow!
You just said.
Oh wow! I'll plead the fifth on it.
What? Who farted? What?
I'll plead the fifth.
Oh, the fifth on it.
Oh,
okay.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Okay, all right. Hammy, it looks like Group C seems to be safe, as they're all together as one. Put your thumbs up in the air. You'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
That leaves Group A and Group B.
Mm-hmm.
Group A is already starting to cry. It doesn't look good for them, Terry.
Uh-oh.
I see some fake mock tears happening in Group A. Is that just a ploy, Terry? Is that just some reverse psychology?
I think so. I think they're trying to, tug on some heartstrings there.
Does either of the two groups want to recognize that the other group is better and volunteer themselves as out right now? They're both looking at each other with disgust, Terry.
No, I see that.
Beauty, you are in Group A. I just mentioned that you put forth a pretty lame effort with your dance. I know you had a lot more talent in you. Don't give me that look! And I know that you also heard words from Karen B. Wild as far as demerits on your best mix. Walt, Cindy Laufer? Could that be the nail in your coffin?
And he's tired, too, remember.
Devin? You got your coat on. Your purse is in place, ready to roll. It looks like you know you're out the door.
It's close to 10:01, that's why.
And then there's Teresa. Can Teresa be the saving grace in this group? Can Teresa pull it together for Group A and keep them alive?
We're all pulling for you.
Christy, step forward, Christy. Can Teresa be that saving grace and save the fate of Group A and send your group home, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
And why is that?
Wow.
Because everybody on my team is winners and they're here to compete.
Is that insinuating that everyone on Group A is a bunch of losers?
No, but I think they're coming weak.
They came to today's show weak and without their A game.
I felt like a lot of them were holding back.
Tracy, you're nodding your head like a parrot. You're nodding your head like an idiot. Do you agree with what your group member is saying?
I believe 100% with what my group is saying. A's gone, B's on.
Wow. Get it. Teresa, I was looking at you as the saving grace for your group. Say something to salvage your fate.
I think we all did an excellent job, and I gave a really good lap dance, so that counts for anything.
Let me ask Pasty Dave, wherever he may be right now. I think he's off on his own.
Right here, dude.
He's in his own little world right now. Do you remember Teresa's lap dance, Pasty?
I do.
Would it have been a 5-star lap dance? Because only a 5-star lap dance may salvage the fate of Group A. Was it, in fact, a 5-star lap dance? Out of 5 stars, by the way.
I would give it 4 stars.
Tasty.
Wow. Group A, thanks for participating. You're fired.
Buzz.
You missed by a star. The one you wished upon. Oh, they're being good sports, and they know they don't have to be good sports to wear a sport coat. They get one as a parting gift. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue on with Group A, Group B, and Group C. One of these final 8 gets their own show on Cube 93. Terry! Apprentice 2005 continues tomorrow.
The T-Man.